following is a presentation of GRS-TV.
We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high.
Cold and rainy night at Homer B. Johnson Stadium as we have reached the final game of the regular season and our contest between the Naaman Forest Rangers and the Lakeview Centennial Patriots. Hello everyone, Steve Reese here, joined by my partner Bobby George. Bobby, tell you what, it seems like, we're already here at the end of the season. This season went by fast. For tonight's game, we've got these two teams coming in. Naaman's already clinched a playoff berth. They don't know who they're going to play just yet. It's going to depend on some things that happen tonight. For Lakeview, they were eliminated last week, so they've got, a lot to play for these seniors. So how do you see the game coming out tonight? Yeah,
Lakeview really doesn't have anything to play for as far as getting into the playoffs. They've been eliminated. But there is a lot of pride in these guys, and you can see them with their national anthem going on right now, and it's just a beautiful sight. And all these seniors are out here. This is going to be the last game some of these guys ever play. They don't get another shot at playing and putting that helmet on and strapping those boots on, man, and getting out there and playing in the grass. It's going to be an emotional night towards the end of this game. Naaman Forest, hey, they're in, and they don't have a lot to play for. They just got to stay injury-free.
Yeah, the hard part for them, like I mentioned in the start there, is they don't know who they're going to play yet. So they know they're in. They don't know who their opponent's going to be just yet. And, of course, you definitely don't want to get anybody hurt, but you also want to keep that momentum going as you head into the playoffs. It's been a good year for Naaman Forest.
You know that there's going to be a lot of scouts out here watching exactly how they're going to be playing tonight. So you also don't want to give them anything to see. You want to just keep it pretty simple tonight. You want to do a lot of handoffs. Hey, the keys to this game to win it anyway is going to be ball control. It's been raining. We've had over a 3-hour delay already. And so it's been rainy, the wind is blowing, the field is wet, the ball's going to get kind of slippery tonight. So the way you're going to keep this game in hand is to have ball control and have no turnovers.
So the Rangers won the tip, and look here.
Uh-oh.
Lakeview's got one man to beat, cuts it back inside at the 20-yard line, tripped up. But the Lakeview Patriots are going to have the ball at the 15-yard line to start. So I was just getting ready to say the Naaman Forest Rangers did win the opening toss. They deferred to the second half, and so that's why Lakeview received. You see this little pooch kick, and then look here. Naaman Forest thinks they have him, and boom, right through there. A nice return for the Patriots.
Well, that's what happens sometimes on these little pooch kicks. You pooch it up there so nobody's going to get it. You think he's going to fair catch it. Well, then you pooch it to Whittle, one of the best, fastest guys on Lakeview's team, and he doesn't fair catch it, and he takes it up. He only has 1-2 guys to beat.
Kendrick Sanders at quarterback here for Lakeview on 1st and 10. There's a handoff, a lot of room. That's going to be a touchdown for the Patriots. Number 30 with the touchdown run of 14 yards. That, of course, is Jack Dustin. And just like that, it takes the Patriots one play to score.
Wow, it just beats everybody to the outside. It looks like Naaman wasn't ready for it. You got to set that edge.
There's a look at Dustin there. And again, as you mentioned, Bobby, both teams, they've been in the locker room, really sitting around for almost 3 hours. It's hard to come out here and get started, but boy, it wasn't hard for the Patriots.
Pitch left, load left to see if Dustin can outrun everybody to the end zone, and there's the young man. He does it. It makes you feel pretty good after you've been sitting for 3 hours in that little bitty locker room.
Yeah, and for Dustin as the senior, that's got to feel good for him as well. So there's the look at the replay.
Yeah, no edge set. Good block right there by Whittle.
Well, so a great start here for the Patriots. Again, we are literally 18 seconds in the ball game. You had the nice kickoff return by Whittle all the way down to the 14, then Dustin with the 14-yard carry and the touchdown. Lakeview jumps out to an early 7-0 lead, and Well, I tell you, the players seemed like they just came out of the locker room, and it's already 7-0.
I mean, not much time came off that clock, right?
Yeah, exactly. 18 seconds.
18 seconds. Hey, if you're sitting in the locker room and you're a coach, and you go out and you say, okay, this is how we're going to win right here. We're going to score within 18 seconds. I think you'd be pretty proud of your squad.
Absolutely. A great way to start for them, and now they're set to kick it away. Naaman's going to have one back to return this. He is set at his own 5. He's going to come up for this one. Boy's got a running start at this as he takes it at around the 17. He's got some running room down the sideline. That's number 2 for the Rangers. That's Ivan Garcia. Great return for the Rangers, and they're going to have good field position to start.
Well, again, Ivan Garcia, he's 5'6", 165-pound sophomore, but he has some speed on him. So, again, you kick it to the speedster out there. And Garcia, he's their wideout. He'll be set out left. A lot of times he plays in that slot, but he'll play the outside receiver. But I tell you, you punt it to him or kick it to him, and he gets some room. He is fast.
So the Rangers on offense for their first possession of the game. The quarterback, of course, number 7, D'Angelo Perales. He is a sophomore. Well, he's gotten better every week, Bobby, for the Rangers. Quick throw out in the flat there, looking for Jason Flores, just out of the reach. There is a penalty flag, however.
And defending for the
an eligible receiver downfield,
second down.
number 23,
5
5-yard penalty, replay first down.
An eligible receiver downfield on the first play of the game. So a little bit of a slow start here for the Rangers. Again, as you mentioned, they've already clinched a playoff spot. Not, much to play for in the sense of, for playoff, a playoff spot, but they definitely want to come out strong here and keep momentum going into the playoffs.
Yeah, you want to come out and play strong. I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to control the line of scrimmage, and there you go, right up the middle.
Yeah, that is the big running back, Isaiah Cunning, number 10, and he's going to pick up big yardage there on that run right up the middle. Good blocking up front for the Rangers.
Yeah, you average 260 pounds right there. You see those 2 guards and tackle just coming from left to right, and trap blocks opens that middle. That's what you want to do. You want to just show your strength, but don't give any of these scouts anything to look at. Just dominate up front.
Second down and 2. There's the quick throw on that wide receiver screen. The catch is made. That should be enough yardage for the first down, depending on the spot. But, yeah, it looks like they're already signaling to move the chains. That is Hayden Dent with the catch.
Just a little wide receiver screen. You have trips out right. 2 of your receivers block for you right there. Hayden on the catch. He's catching it as he's running back in towards all of those linebackers. He's able to pick up about 6.
Yeah, good reception there for the sophomore. And the Rangers have 2 sophomore wide receivers as well that they utilize quite frequently. You should see both of them tonight. Handoff here on first down goes to Cunning, and he gets tripped up after a nice gain of about 5 yards.
Cunning averages about 5.7 yards per attempt. So each time he gets it, he usually gets almost 6 yards. And right there you see eventually he starts punishing people, and that big offensive line starts beating people up, and his game gets stronger and stronger as the game goes along.
Second down at 5 for the Rangers. Just underway here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Lakeview with the early 7-0 lead. Another handoff to Cunning, same play, and he's going to pick up about 3 more, set up a third down and short.
On the 33-yard line.
Well, with him almost getting 6 yards a carry, I think you run the same play and dare Lakeview to stop it. All he's got to do is get 1 yard here. And not many teams have been able to stop him with 1 yard. So he's a big back, weighs 215 pounds, 5'11".
There's a snap, handoff to Cunning. Again, same play. This time he keeps the legs going, gets all the way inside the 30. That's a gain of about 4 more yards, and that's enough for the first down. So 3 consecutive runs to the right side for Isaiah Cunning, and he's able to pick up the yardage needed.
Maurice Johnson right there. You see big number 70? Boom, just holding that gap. Gets a hold of him. He weighs 330 pounds. Gets his helmet knocked off, has to come off to the sideline, and he's replaced right now. But, boy, he is somebody you really got to hold on to.
First and 10 Rangers. Another handoff to the right side. This time the new running back in the game, number 6, Elijah Masiwi, and picks up good yardage once again, a gain of 4. So the Rangers tried that pass attempt on their very first play from scrimmage. Again, it got called back by penalty, but since then, Bobby, it's been all on the ground.
Yeah, and that's what we expect. It's been raining all day. You got to control that offensive line and that defensive line. That's where the battle's going to be. And they've got some good backs, good guys to be able to do it.
Now here comes a pass attempt outside toward the sideline and goes in and out of the hands. A little high on the throw, but intended receiver that time was number 82, Jeremiah Frenchlove. And
we've seen 2 passes out of Perales tonight. Both of them have been a little bit high, and that could be just because you haven't thrown the ball very much. They didn't get a whole lot of time to warm up. They've been setting in a locker room for almost 4 hours. So, you know, he'll get out there. He's just a sophomore, get his arm warmed up, and you got to rely on that run and then use the play action.
Handed off to Cunning, coming to the left side, cuts it back in. He's going to pick up the first down. So again, the big yardage coming on the ground for the Rangers. And a penalty flag comes out late.
Corey Gray, solo tackle for the Patriots.
Well, you see big number 75 there. Escobar, 275 pounds, and he does not stop. He just kept going after the play.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 13, Lakeview Centennial. After the goal. Automatic. First down.
So you called it, Bobby, on unnecessary roughness against the Patriots, and that's going to mark off another 15 and set up the Rangers with a first and goal inside the 9-yard line.
You see they got him right there. Big number 75 gets to come in there and keep pushing, but then you've got to let go. The whistle's gone. Big hustle play by that offensive lineman.
Hand off to Cunning to the right side. Boy, still keeping the feet going. He's inside the 5, down to about the 3. So a gain of 6 on the carry. It's going to be second and goal, and well, I would imagine we're going to see Cunning, you know, probably 2 more times if it's needed.
Absolutely. They're in this little fast play, too. They get up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
There's a handoff to him. He is going to be into the end zone. However, a penalty flag out.
Once again, ball carrier.
Got an illegal shift here, so that will negate the touchdown, and that'll mark him back 5 yards.
So they get up there, they snap the ball within 20, I don't know, like within 5-6 seconds of setting up the play, and they try to get in there in a hurry, and you see, oh, Cunning's just kind of leaned forward. He couldn't get his feet set.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't move forward until the ball is snapped, and so that will send them back 5 yards, back to the 8. Got split backs in the backfield this time along with Perales. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off to Cunning, trying to come to the left side. He's going to be tackled around the 2, so he gets the penalty yardage back +1. But this is going to set up a 3rd down and goal. Of course, that close to the end zone, probably 2-down territory if it's needed.
See Jamar Rhodes right there. He's just saying, okay, I'm not going to give up the outside, but please don't run over me. I mean, oh, Cunning has about 40 pounds on him, so I mean, he'll wear you down if he keeps running into you like that.
And they hand it off to Cunning. He keeps pushing. I think he's down before he reaches the goal. They're going to mark him down at the 1, so it's going to be 4th and goal from the 1.
That's at Maurice Johnson again. We've already called his name twice. Big dude in the middle. Watch him shed this block right here. Get off of it, and boom, he takes on a big Cunnings. Pulls him down. 4th and 1.
As we said, the Rangers keep the offense on the field on this 4th down and 1.
They have a different back in the backfield, though.
That's number 2, Garcia. There's the snap. He's going to roll to his right. Is Perales. Throws it back to the middle. He's got a touchdown to number 5. That is Hayden Denton. And the Rangers have answered.
That's an interesting play. Kind of scary. Denton comes over to the middle. Everybody's going one way, Prowse has to turn and throw the other right towards all of those linebackers. That is a scary play, but it worked out for him.
Extra point here will tie it up. There's the hold. The kick is right down the middle and good. So just like that, both teams have had one possession. Both teams have scored a touchdown. We've got a good one here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Our score, Naaman Forest 7, Lakeview 7.
We are all connected to something bigger than ourselves. Change one thing, change everything. The things we do today have an extraordinary impact on a child's future. A better child, a better world. GISD has a ripple effect on our community. Every lesson can positively affect our future leaders. We are Garland ISD, impacting lives, changing futures. It's what we call the GISD effect.
Look at the crowd here at Homer B. Johnson. Again, a little scarce tonight due to the weather. Do not blame him. Boy, the temperatures dropped about 20 degrees, Bobby. It's a lot chillier than it was before the rain came through. And got a 7-7 game here. The Rangers set to kick this one away.
Yeah, and not only that, the wind has changed direction. It was going north. Now it looks like it's going due south.
Here comes the return for the Patriots. Boy, another good return. A penalty flag does come out. Still on his feet across the 30-yard line. Boy, a great return that time. But again, the flag down at around the 16, and that's usually a block in the back there. This one probably coming back.
It's interesting. He got hit around the 16-yard line and kept his feet moving. And there was guys all over his back. Yep, there it is. There's your call. It'll be half the distance to the goal line. But great effort by the return man.
Yeah, good return that time. And boy, how many times do you see on kickoff returns nowadays a penalty call and negates a a good return or definitely causes some problems for the return team. But Lakeview will start, as you said, deep in their own territory. As looked like they were going to be out of, across the 30, and they're going to start 1st and 10 from their own 7.
Get to see Jonathan Hester come back out here, and he's their offense really. He throws the ball a lot. He's 99 for 182 for 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns, 1 interception. So he's really efficient. It's almost 55%. But he also leads the team in rushing with 449 yards and 4 touchdowns. So he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and he's actually not starting tonight.
True.
That's Kendrick Sanders. So
that is right.
Yeah, getting a look at Sanders, and you're right. The sophomore maybe wanted to get a look at how he's going to perform again as a sophomore. And the handoff, of course, right then went to number 30. That is Dustin again. He's the young man that scored moments ago for the Patriots and picks up 3 there.
And I guess that's pretty interesting because now you lose that amount of offense on your squad going with the sophomore here, but again, it's only 7-7.
We're rolling out the quick throw to the sideline. The catch is made and pushed out of bounds immediately. Gain of about 2 on that reception. That was number 5 that time that caught it, Kalen Montgomery.
We saw him warming up before the game, and he was putting the ball right on the money to his receiver, so he knows how to toss it.
And there's a look at Sanders. Of course, as you mentioned, Hester, a senior, so getting to see a good look at probably the future for the next 2 years for the Patriots. A nice throw there, boy, and a good block outside by the wide receiver, Springs number 15, Julius Spencer, for a nice gain.
Spencer's 42nd catch of the season. See, that ball was put out there right on the money.
So moving the chains, now Lakeview has a little bit of wiggle room. Remember, they started at their 7-yard line. They are now out to the 28. Boy, nice move outside. That's going to be another first down. Boy, that time the corner really kind of overran the play, if you want to call it that, and receiver gets around him. But once again, that is Spencer, and nice reception here. Watch this play.
The ball gets out of his hands so quick. Look at that. That's a great ball. Makes one little move to the inside, and then Spencer is able to get down the sideline, pick up that first down.
So our first look at Kendrick Sanders, and so far so good here in the first quarter. Has some pretty good throws here, pretty safe throws at this point. Here comes the handoff as they're going to try to get outside. Boy, nothing doing there. The handoff that time went to number 4, Savion Hunter. Hunter, of course, a senior as well, and he's going to lose a yard as number 13 for the Rangers. Davion Bridges there to make the tackle.
Woo, that was nice, wasn't it? Just chased him down.
Second down 11, the snap, the quick throw out again, and another catch by Spencer. That spin moves is going to get him a first down. He's going to be in Ranger territory at the 47-yard line. Boy, another nice move by Spencer. And again, they're doing a good job with the sophomore quarterback of, he's not holding on to the ball, Bobby. He is, getting in the snap and he's throwing it quickly. And these quick hitters are looking good so far for the Patriots.
Wow, it's impressive, though, because he hasn't had any time all year. He comes out to this game and just is firing the ball. Looks really good.
So the procedure there on the right side of the line for the Patriots moved early, so that's going to back them up 5 yards and, at least for the moment, stop the momentum.
When you're a receiver, you really like to see somebody coming on that's putting the ball out there to you so you can catch the ball and you're not running all these routes and never getting the ball thrown to you. This looks like, Lakeview's wanting to spread the ball out, just toss it all over the place.
Yeah, keep in mind, Spencer, who's made, 3 catches here already, he's a sophomore also. So, again, this combination is going to be here for a while. A little bit of a low throw that time to number 16, Jonathan Whittle. Whittle, of course, is junior, so he's going to be back next year as well.
And we've seen him already run a kickoff return. We've seen him a couple of times. Boy, he is really a great athlete. Tall, strong, fast, athletic. Well, you got to get the ball in his hands.
So the incomplete pass sets up a second down and 15. Send a man in motion. Boy, a lot of room here to the right side. They're going to throw it out. And the catch is made. They get the penalty yardage back. That one is completed to Jonathan Whittle.
Whittle he's the sole receiver on the left side. He comes in motion all the way from left to right and just basically turns around, and the ball is delivered right on the money.
So third down 11, so he got 4 back of the penalty yardage. We've got a big third down coming up here for the Patriots. We've got 3:35 remaining here in the first quarter. Tie ball game between the Patriots and the Rangers.
So what are you going to do here? You got a young quarterback. You've been throwing 5-6 yard passes, but now you're 3rd and 11. You've got to toss it out there. I guess they're going to talk about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go ahead and talk about it a little bit, and we will take a break with them. We've got 3:35 remaining in the first quarter. Our score, Naaman Forest 7, Lakeview 7. Lakeview crowd cheering on the Patriots.
Yeah, they've weathered the storm today.
Yeah, they have. I like that rain slicker that she had on there. And third down and 11 here for the Patriots. They've got to get to the Naaman Forest 36 to pick up the first down. Across the middle, wide open. That's a catch. Boy, just hanging on to the jersey was Ivan Garcia to save a touchdown there, but another good throw by the quarterback, that time to Caleb Montgomery.
Well, I think it's just a beautiful play design. They get everybody thinking it's going to be a throw out left, and then Montgomery just goes up, takes about a 7-yard post pattern there, and it's just delivered right on the money.
Boy, that time they run the RPO and not fooled one bit was number 12 there for the Rangers. That's Caden Key, and makes the big hit and drops the quarterback for a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, you got to make that block. If you're gonna have your quarterback rolling out that way, you've got to be able to block him. But it's really hard to do. He is a big guy. Key is. He's fast, and he's been playing it all season long.
Second down and 15. There's a low snap. They're going to hand it off. Boy, and then cutting it all the way back across the field, and then a nice inside move. Boy, good run that time by number 6. And guess who number 6 is? That is Jonathan Hester.
How about that?
Marcus Gill, solo tackle for the Rangers.
In the run, look at he looked like he was going to throw the ball too, and then he just took off.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Bobby. I think they were looking downfield for a pass that time, and Hester saw the pressure and ended up just taking it and running to the left, and a nice gain on the play. Wide receiver screen here by the Patriots, and boy, close to the first down. I think he's going to be about half a yard short. It looks like fourth down. Boy, another nice throw and another nice catch here for Julius Spencer.
Yeah, I love the play design. That's the second play that I've really liked by Lakeview. Their offensive coordinator is really putting together a nice game here.
So just like the Rangers had a fourth down and short on their last possession, Lakeview's got this fourth and short. Now that's less than a yard to go. They're going to keep the offense on the field here. Going to come up fast, quarterback under center. There's the snap, the handoff to the deep back. There is a penalty flag, however. Oh, that's
boy.
A killer. Yep, illegal procedure called against the Patriots.
Again, sometimes that works for you, sometimes it doesn't. What they did was they ran up as fast as they could to the line of scrimmage to catch the defense relaxed, and then all of a sudden you get the penalty because your guys didn't get set in time. But it was a good, again, it was very nice play right there. Now, we've been able to see Lakeview in the warm-ups. They've been able to kick some very nice field goals. I mean, they were kicking from the 40-yard line and making it. So that'd be equivalent to a 50-yard field goal. But it looks like they're keeping the offense on the field.
Yeah, interesting here. I'm with you, Bobby. I thought for sure they'd go ahead and kick this, take the lead, but they're going to keep the offense on the field on 4th down and 6. Trips to look to the bottom of your screen. They're looking that way. Quarterback throws across the middle. It's tipped. Falls incomplete, no good, so a turnover on downs. He had a wide receiver sitting right there at the end zone. That was Whittle, but again, the ball tipped at the line of scrimmage, and a great defensive play there by number 11 of the Rangers, Quasi Barnes.
He's keeping his eyes. The play was outside. He keeps his eyes open, though, and that's good. You have a sophomore that's keeping his eyes down the field. He sees the receiver. Quasi Barnes just makes a great play. He's also watching the quarterback's eyes, playing that middle linebacker, gets his hands up, knocks it down, saves the touchdown.
Yeah, so again, 4th and half a yard turned into 4th and 6. The Patriot offense kept the offense on the field, and they are not able to convert. So Naaman Forest takes over, and boy, first down, I'm not sure what happened there, Bobby. Looked like maybe a busted play, but they're not going to get any yardage. Matter of fact, quarterback's going to lose 2 yards.
It's interesting, though, you know, that we watched earlier in the pregame how good Lakeview was kicking field goals. I mean, their kicker is super capable of making that play. They, you know, leave the offense out there with a 6-yard to go there on 4th down, and they just weren't able to get it. You know, it'd been nice to come away with 3 points there.
Yep, no doubt. On that last play, a little bit of a bobbled snap from Barella, so that's what had happened. It wasn't a busted play. He just didn't ever have the handle on the ball. And here on 2nd down, they hand it off once again to Cunning to the right side, and a short gain of about 3 yards. Going to set up a 3rd and 9, but not until we come back from break, as we have come to the end of the first quarter of play here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium with our score, Naaman Forest 7, Lakeview 7. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV.
The Garland ISD Education Foundation provides resources to support and enrich education for all students in the Garland Independent School District. Every dollar donated helps fund innovative teaching and learning initiatives. Choose today to impact a better tomorrow. For more information and to learn how you can give, visit gisdedfoundation.org.
Entertaining first quarter as we finally got underway after about a 3-hour rain delay or weather delay. 7-7 at the end of one. And Bobby, you and I were talking there at the break again. Well, would have loved to have seen the kicker, trying to take the lead for the Patriots, but Coach Sensilaire just, decided to keep the offense there and go for it.
Well, special teams is very difficult. A lot of times, you've got to snap the ball, you've got to hold it, and then you've got to be able to execute the kick. And a lot of times the kicker can kick it, but it's hard to get the ball snapped back there and held without it getting blocked. So I guess he knows his team, but I sure would like to have seen that kicker. He was really firing that ball.
He was. But now the Lakeview defense can hold Naaman here. They've got a 3rd down and long. There's the snap. Perales, 3-step drop. Here comes pressure. He's going to roll out. Still looking downfield. Just throws it up. Boy, dangerous pass here. And that ball is tipped away. Anytime you see those high passes like that, that is always trouble because it allows your defenders to get under it as well.
Well, it's just an ill-advised pass by Perales. He knows better. He's played a whole season. If you're going to throw it away, throw it away. Get it out of bounds. Don't launch it like that. It's just too high in the air, and that could have been picked off.
Yeah, exactly. The safety, you saw the safety close.
Too much time. That ball was fired way up there. Go ahead and just throw it away. That's what you need to do there.
So the Patriots defense is able to hold Naaman Forest, and so they're going to be punting from their end zone. High snap, able to be brought down. Boy, that kick goes straight up in the air. It's going to bounce and take a Lakeview bounce before it's down at the 34. So the Patriots going to start back on offense, 1st and 10, deep in Naaman Forest territory.
I think that ball went about 4.5 seconds in the air. Just didn't get any distance on it.
Well, he did a good job to actually get the ball. You saw it was a little high on the snap, and he was able to
pressure.
Jump up, and then, the pressure came, and you're right, the ball just went straight up in the air. So the Patriots have a chance here at the Naaman Forest 34 to maybe get right back in the score column. There's a snap, handoff up the middle. Boy, Naaman's interior defense does a good job to sniff that one out. Is going to be maybe half a yard on that carry to number 20 for the Patriots. That's Kieran Jones. Big number 61 for the Rangers on the tackle.
Boom. He filled it up. I mean, that's a nice job right there by Big 61. He's playing that left two-tech position, basically right over the guard. And he was just found the ball so fast.
It was Donovan Jackson for the Rangers. 2nd down and 10. Straight drop back. Boy, a lot of time there. A good strike. It's just really just an inside curl that time from the receiver. That was Whittle, and a nice throw that time by the quarterback.
Yeah, look how much time he has to set right here. Sets his feet, tosses it in traffic. Pick up that 1st down. That's a nice play.
There's a snap. They're going to hand it off again to the left side. A pretty good run that time as a hole opened up. And once again, that was number 24, the Patriots on the carry, Jones.
But he goes right. It's a little trap play, and then the design of the play is to bounce back left, and you can see how that hole opened wide up for him.
There's a snap on 2nd down and 4. Oh,
Pick.
it almost
Oh, my
picked
goodness.
off. Yep. So I don't think he saw Quasi Barnes that time drop back into coverage.
I tell you, it's hard to miss Quasi Barnes. He's such a big guy. Watch him right there. He sees it, reads the play, boom. That's the 2nd time he's had his hands on a ball tonight.
Yeah, that's hard for a young quarterback like that. You saw Barnes look like he was going to come in, apply some pressure, and then again just kind of sat back in that lane. Quarterback never saw him. Snap on third down, fakes the handoff, throws towards the end zone. Boy, another low throw that almost picked off again.
Quasi Barnes, he's touched the football more than most of the receivers tonight.
Boy, another big play by Barnes, and that one should have been picked off as well. Watch this.
Well, he is just hiding. Prowlis has just not been able to see him.
And this time they will bring on the field goal kicker to try it. This is going to be a 31-yard attempt. Number 80 for the Patriots. Braden Sanford, the kick is away. That kick looks good, and it is good. So number 80 for the Lakeview Patriots, again, Braden Sanford kicks it through the uprights with 10:01 remaining. Our new score, Lakeview 10, Naaman Forest 7. We'll be back after these messages.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-Tech and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
Bobby and I were talking there at the break, and boy, when you get older, Bobby, it gets a little tougher to see the roster sometimes. That was number 80 with that field goal. That was Diego Riverroll that made the kick, and so wanted to certainly give him credit. I apologize, young man. I was reading number 60, not number 80. See the return there by the tackle that time by number 4. Nice tackle on that return.
Savion Hunter getting down the field, making a big stop.
The Rangers are going to start right at the 25-yard line. Lakeview on top 10-7 after that 31-yard field goal.
Well, it was a great drive. They were able to get the ball after that long drive of stopping them and making them punt inside the 10 and then driving it down there, getting some points out of it.
And off to Cunning, coming to the right side, still on his feet, still pushing. He's going to have the first down and
now
more.
The linemen are behind him. Wow. Hey, that's what you want from your linemen, to get up there behind the guys and start pushing. Big rugby scrum.
Yeah, it's a gain of 17 yards. And again, like you said, Bobby, the last probably 8 yards of that was based on the scrum.
Yeah, watch him right here. They just can't get him down right now. And then you give him too much time, and now here comes all of the big linemen. Big number 56. You got to get out of his way. That's Marcus Deal. He's 305 pounds. So
had a little momentum behind him as they hand off to Cunning once again up the middle. This time a gain of 4 yards.
Solo tackle for the Patriots.
It's kind of a fun fact here is that the center is the quarterback's brother, Justin Prowlis. He's a senior, big guy, 6'3", 285.
Second down, handoff coming outside to the left this time. Penalty flag is thrown. Number 25 with the carry, that's Taylor Green for the Rangers, and we will check the flag, probably coming back. And yeah, Bobby, based on what you were just saying, can you imagine when they get home at night, if there's maybe a bad snap, that they're probably blaming each other. Oh, well, you should have had that, and
but
how you should have snapped it better.
How great is it to actually play together on the same field and both of you getting the ball every play,
Exactly.
It's big brother handing the ball off to younger brother throwing it around. That's just fun. Those are memories that nobody will be able to take from them.
Exactly. Holding call here against Naaman Forest, so that is going to negate the play.
I think they call that on Deal right there, big number 56. It looked pretty clean to me. Looked like a pancake, but yeah, when it gets outside, it's hard to not pull some jersey.
There's a snap, the quick pitch out. coming to the outside on the right, and that was, I believe, again, number 25 for the Rangers in the game, Taylor Green. And
well, you don't see that. You don't see that very often. Just a real quick pitch like that. I like it. It's a good play. Get everybody moving and just outrun everybody to the outside.
If you've got the speed, it's certainly a good play to run. And a lot of times what they'll do, they'll split that running back so far out that he's already lined up almost against the tackle. And so yeah, you take the snap, you pitch it out to him, and he's already outside. So nice pickup of about 9 yards on that carry. Here comes the throw on third down. We're looking for the flag, and they're going to get it as the defender there looked like had a little bit of the jersey, and he got caught that time.
It was good coverage until he grabs his jersey, but if he doesn't grab the jersey, I believe that's going to be taken to the house. It's only a 15-yard penalty. It'll be enough. It'll be an automatic first down, but if he catches it right there, it would have been about 15 yards anyway.
Yeah, they gave him an actual, or the actual call was holding, so instead of pass interference, you got it. Yep.
Just a quick slant.
Well, you saw the great work by our camera crew there on the slow-mo replay, and you saw the holding take place there, and get an automatic first down on that 3rd and 9 for the Rangers. Able to convert due to the penalty. They are now in Lakeview territory. Hand off to Cutting Boyd. Big hole that time up the middle. He's going to pick up 10. Should be another first down for the Naaman Forest Rangers, and they do indeed move the chains.
A.J. Harris having to come over there from the defensive back spot and just get to his legs. As Cunnings, the longer these games go and he keeps hitting those defensive backs, he's just going to wear them down. That's 215 pounds, and if he's getting 10 yards at a full head of steam, it's hard to bring him down. It'll wear you down as a defensive back.
1st and 10 at the 36, another handoff to Cunning, this time to the right side. He gets off tackle, still pushing, and boy, another 8 yards for Cunning. And
they're having a hard time getting him down. Again, he's getting to the second level. Your linebackers and your linemen have to stop that, or it's going to be a long day. Or a real short quarter, because they're just going to keep feeding it to him nonstop.
Boy, the yards after contact for Cunning is, got to be pretty impressive, Bobby. As you'll see him get hit, and he usually gets, 3 at the minimum, up to 10 on the back end of that, usually every play. And
well, it helps when you got Jordan Johnson right there, big 85, 230 pounds, getting up behind you and help pushing you. You're going to pick up a little bit extra yards.
Second down and short, but a penalty flag comes out.
Marker.
That's going to be a false start call, a legal procedure against Naaman Forest. So that will mark the ball back at the 33. Again, the 5-yard penalty makes it a 2nd down and 7 now for Naaman Forest. We're approaching the halfway mark of the second quarter. Right now, Lakeview on top 10-7. Been a good ball game here in this first half.
Seems like it's went so fast. Probably all of the running that they're doing out there has not been a whole lot of incomplete passes.
Send a man in motion, fake the handoff, throw across the middle, wide open catch made. First down and more. Dylan Turner knocked off his feet around the 13-yard line. That is Turner's first catch of the game, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, he was sitting down in that slot. He just does a real quick, right over the middle, little play action. Big tackle right there for the stop. Looked like Jamar Rhodes makes the tackle.
First down and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 13-yard line. Snap to Perales. This time the handoff goes to the running back. That is number 6 with the carry. Elijah Masiwi, his second carry of the game. Picks up about 3 yards.
Nico Gaston now, that's what you need. You got to have some guys like that to stop the run. You got to come down hard on them from that linebacker spot stop them right in their tracks. If not, it's going to be a long game.
Naaman Forest with 100 yards rushing already here in this first half. Big, gaining on the ground by Cunning. He's got 90 of those, so already almost at the century mark in the first half. Handoff goes to Cunning right here on cue. This time a gain of only about 3 yards, so good job by the interior defense of the Patriots. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 5 right here.
And making stop number 8, Trey Wilson.
Trey Wilson from that defensive end spot comes down the line and makes that tackle.
You got an injured player on the field here for the Patriots.
Officials timeout, injured player for Lakeview Centennial.
Looks to be a little bit of maybe an ankle problem, and we're going to take a look at him. Why don't we take a quick break as the trainers come out to take a look at him. Our score, Lakeview 10, Naaman Forest 7.
We are all connected to something bigger than ourselves. Change one thing, change everything. The things we do today have an extraordinary impact on a child's future. A better child, a better world. GISD has a ripple effect on our community. Every lesson can positively affect our future leaders. We are Garland ISD, impacting lives, changing futures. It's what we call the GISD effect.
There's a look at number 35 of the Patriots. He is up on his feet and walking toward the sideline. Good to see that. Anytime these young men get injured, it's always good to see them hop up and be able to walk off on their own.
Forest faces 3rd down and 5, 28-yard line.
It's Bond C there.
Yeah, he was on the tackle as well. So he was all in that pile. Looks like he might have had a little leg injury.
So another big play here for the Rangers. 3rd down and 5. Got to get to the 3 to pick up the 1st down. There's a snap. Paralis with some time. He's going to look towards the back of the end zone. That's going to be, oh, no. They're going to say he dropped it. So he was looking for Turner, and the official right there says he was bobbling it, never had possession or never had control of it before he went out of bounds, and so that's going to be an incomplete pass.
He had so much time. The play was to go to the right. Paralis looks, has so much time, finds a wide open Turner sitting by himself. Gets punched out right there.
Yeah, great defensive play, Bobby, by number 3 that time. And a penalty flag comes out here on 4th down.
Marker on the play around the 10-yard line.
That was Zion Chambers for Lakeview with that great defensive play. Again, Turner had it, but he was able to punch it out.
Right there at the sideline.
Well, this is going to be a big penalty call right here. 4th down and goal. The Rangers, of course, were going for it. It'll be a big call. Oh, an offside call against the Patriots. Now, this is one of those that kind of is going to help out Lakeview. They're going to call automatic 1st down. That should be half the distance to the goal, though.
Well, I think it was, they were on the 6, weren't they? So it's going to still be 4th down.
Yeah, I saw that the official, point like first down, but yeah, it's 4th down and 1. That's a half the distance to the goal penalty. Like I said, the referee signaled 1st down.
Sure did, yeah. Now, if you've got a lot of room to run over here to the left side behind Marcus Deal, that big offensive end down there. He's playing tackle, but him and Jordan Johnson, number 85, they line up on that same side. It's going to be hard to stop Cunnings.
There you see Coach Paralis out on the field. He's saying, hey, you signaled 1st down. It should be 1st down and goal. But, yeah, it looks like it's going to be 4th down. The referee trying to tell Coach Paralis what the call is. And here we go. He'll reinforce that. Yeah, there he goes. Signals 4th down. So, again, just inadvertent there. He signaled 1st down, but half the distance to the goal. It is going to be 4th down and 1. The Rangers keep the offense on the field. Cunning set back deep. behind Perales. They're going to hand it off to him to the right side. That's going to be a first down and more. That's a touchdown, Naaman Forest.
Yeah, Jordan Johnson, he gets in there and lead blocks for you right behind big 215-pound Cunnings. It is hard to stop. You see right there, boom. Jordan Johnson makes the big hit. Cunnings follows him right into the end zone.
So again, I mentioned that penalty was a big call, and it was because, again, 4th and 5, a lot more difficult to make than 4th and 1. And Cunning with the 3-yard touchdown run. Naaman Forest back in the lead here. There's a snap. Kick is up, and that kick hit the upright and stayed out. So the extra point no good that time. There's a look at Isaiah Cunning. We'll keep it here. We've got 4:04 remaining in the half, 13-10. And let's talk briefly about these Naaman Forest Rangers. Again, they just took the lead. We mentioned earlier they have clinched a playoff spot. The only thing for the Rangers at this point, they're not sure who they're going to play in the first round. It's all going to come down to tonight. Of course, you've got Garland playing Wiley with a chance to make a playoff berth here tonight. So if Garland ends up winning that game, Naaman Forest will be playing Rockwall Heath. If Garland loses tonight and Saxe then is elevated into the playoffs, Naaman Forest will be playing Royce City. So, again, they're either going to be playing Royce City or Rockwall Heath. We know that. We just don't know which of the two. It's going to be dependent on tonight's game.
I think if you had a choice, you'd want them to play Royce City.
Although you say that, Royce City finished ahead of Rockwall Heath in the standings. So, as a matter of fact, Royce City beat Rockwall Heath last week. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think from Naaman Forest's perspective, they don't care. They're just glad they're in the playoffs. That's right.
And, they're peaking, too. It's like they're rolling into the playoffs really playing good football. Defensively, they're playing good. Offensively, they're running the ball. Perales is tossing it around real nice. The receivers are finding their way. So it really is a good time for them to go into the playoffs.
Well, that's an interesting kick right there, and it's a free ball.
And they're going to pick it up.
Yeah, I think Naaman Forest has it as Lakeview's not able to corral it. You never want that ball to hit the ground on a kickoff like that when it's in the air. It does, and it causes all sorts of problems. And
Josh
I bet you
McCown,
can't figure out who recovered it, can you?
Yeah. Right there, McCown. It's a beautiful play. Usually they do the pooch kick to the sidelines. This time they go right into the middle and just dare anybody to catch it. And nobody wanted it.
Yeah, nobody wanted it that time. The Rangers did. They fall on it, so they're going to take over 1st and 10 at the 35. They've got 4:02 remaining here in the first half and all 3 timeouts.
Wow, special teams have really played a big part of this game already.
Boy, handoff to the right there, number 2 for Naaman Forest, Ivan Garcia, and Lakeview's defense, a good job of stopping him to no gain.
Comes up hobbled a little bit.
Ivan Garcia, the ball carrier. Trayshawn Gilmore, solo tackle for the Patriots. Gains 1.
2nd down and 9 coming up. They're going to give him 1 on that carry.
Well, they're running right at their average on offense. They average about 207 yards per game. They're already at 100.
Hand off to Cunning this time to the right side. I tell you what, they do a good job on him as well. Only 2. It's going to be 3rd down and long here for Naaman Forest. So Lakeview's defense, after that special teams mishap, they've come up big here on these first 2 plays.
Well, they're going to need it. That front 4 has to really dig deep. And you can see right there, linebacker play, big number 42 comes in there and makes a big hit. They're going to have those guys stop that run.
So 3rd down and long here. They're going to bring a little bit of pressure up the middle. Perales throws it outside. Boy, great throw that time to Turner. Turner not able to hold on to it, and he knew it. Boy, you saw him put his hands immediately up to his face mask. He thought, you know what, I should have caught that one.
Yeah, he just does a little delay, and then runs out. Oh, that ball hit him square.
Yep. Yeah, he knew it. And again, he'll come back. He's a very talented young man, and again, just a sophomore, so he's going to be back for 2 more years, and we're going to hear his name called quite a bit over the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, he's quick too. He's already had over 32 receptions, 5 touchdowns on the year.
So Naaman Forest keeps the offense on the field. They're going to call a timeout as the play clock is running down. We'll take a break with it. We've got 2:42 remaining in the first half. Our score, Naaman Forest 13, Lakeview 10. Fourth down for the Rangers. Again, they keep the offense on the field as we are back from timeout. That is the first charge timeout of the first half for Naaman Forest. They've got 2 remaining. More importantly, though, they want to pick up this first down and keep the drive going. Snap to Morales. He's going to fake the handoff, throw it across the middle. Boy, I think a penalty flag is going to come out on this one, and it does indeed. As you know, just like we saw a couple of plays ago, Turner coming across the middle, and I think they grabbed onto the back of the jersey.
Yeah, Jeremiah Moore has to grab a hold of him, or that's a touchdown, and he knew it. He runs straight at Jeremiah Moore, and then breaks right, and then straight left, and the ball is thrown so on time that the only thing you can do to stop that one is to grab him. But that's going to be an automatic first.
Officials talking about it here, but I don't think there's much doubt about the call. And you're right, Bobby, it will set up an automatic first down for Naaman Forest. Here's a look at it again. Here comes the throw.
Little play action, and you can see it right there. He hits him.
Oh-ho. So we have offsetting penalties. We'll replay fourth down as you saw the ineligible receiver downfield for Naaman Forest. And of course you had that defensive holding call against Lakeview. So offsetting penalties, we'll do it all over again, 4th down and 7.
We've seen that twice, and I'm not sure where the offensive lineman is coming from, because those are such quick plays. It's not like he had time to run down the field. A lot of times that happens when you're setting up a screen or something like that, but these are like immediately thrown ball, and I don't know how they're getting upfield and get these play calls.
Empty backfield, Perales straight drop back. He's going to throw it across the middle, overthrown and almost picked off. But I'll tell you what, it's probably better that he didn't catch it, because they're going to get the ball 1st and 10 at the 32. So the Patriots defense holds here after the onside kick recovery by Naaman Forest.
Well, he has time, and he is wide open. He sees it. He just overthrows him. Looked like it was intended for Rocha.
So now the Patriots have time left. It's 2:32 remaining in the half. They've got 2 timeouts. There's a snap, looking to throw it, throws it out quickly, and boy, not able to hold on to it is number 6, Jonathan Hester. Well, how about Hester getting a little playing time at wide receiver?
You know, I think he probably was wanting that. I mean, again, they don't have anything to play for. You might as well move these guys around. He's naturally a wide receiver. He's their athlete. That's why he became quarterback. Now you just get out there and have fun. That's really what it's all about tonight.
Yeah, took us off the ball. That one, you know, probably thought he had some running room, but they're going to roll the quarterback out here on 2nd down. He's going to throw it across. Boy, nice strike that time to number 15, Julius Spencer. That was a good throw that time.
Yeah, you wonder if they've had this in their arsenal all year, how come they haven't pulled this out a long time ago? Because he is really playing good. Look at that strike.
Handoff this time on 1st and 10, and a gain of about 3 yards close to midfield. Big number 56 for the Rangers in on the tackle. Of course, Marcus Dill with the stop.
Mark Still going both ways, playing defense and offense here. Has offers from all kinds of colleges. He'll be playing on Saturday.
Three-step drop and the throw outside. The catch is made, some room down the sideline. Boy, that time the corner tried to undercut it that time, Bobby, but they floated the ball over the top, and Spencer with another catch. Was a good throw that time by the sophomore. You know, we've seen him on a couple of throws in the middle of the field. You know, that ball's been low. Watch him float it over the corner.
Yeah, very nice, because the corner thought he was going to be able to undercut that. The ball was thrown very nice. Well, the sophomores got it going on.
Yeah, they're in Ranger territory at the 38. There's a snap. They're going to hand it off. Hester looking to throw it. He throws it out in the flat. He's got a man. That's going to be a gain of about 6 yards.
That's an interesting play right there. They have Hester catching it. Then he's tossing it. Everything was going right.
Boy, how about that to have in your arsenal? You know, Hester's played quarterback all year, and you can kind of use him right there with some, you know, trick plays, if you want to call it a trick play. Here comes the throw down the sideline. Look at there, touchdown, Spencer. A little bit of a push off that time, but they didn't call it, and that is just a great throw and catch.
Where has this been all year? Man, that was just nice. That's all you can say about that.
Well, I tell you what, the Patriots have some really good wide receivers that will be back next year on this squad. You saw one of them right there, Julius Spencer. He, again, a sophomore. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So just like that, the Patriots regain the lead. We've got 1:01 remaining. Our score, Lakeview 17, Naaman 13. Here's that throw again.
You can't put that any better of a spot. He comes over and does a little celebration, lands on his back. Oh, they're having fun now.
Yeah, he shows the bicep there. I always love that, boy. Look at me. It's awesome. Great catch that time, but even a better throw by the sophomore. You know, he was real close to being hit that time. I don't know if you saw on the replay, the end was coming there.
Yeah, it's hard to just keep your eye downfield and make that throw knowing the pressure is coming towards your back. He does it.
He did it exactly. And again, like I mentioned, how about these receivers for the Patriots? They've got a good-looking future. You know, they've got this sophomore quarterback that's played really well in this game, and they've got some really good receivers in Julius Spencer and Jonathan Whittle, both back next year. And Patriots looking to make some noise.
He's throwing for almost 70%.
So just like that, the Patriots regained the lead. And, you know, we thought Naaman up 13-10 was going to get a first down on a penalty, and they would have been driving for, you know, maybe a double-digit lead. And just like that, the Patriots now take the lead. Garcia out across the 31 on the return, and they're going to have 55 seconds and 2 timeouts remaining here in this first half.
Well, I tell you one thing, it doesn't look like Lakeview doesn't know that they aren't going to make the playoffs. They really are playing tough.
Yeah, they are. And, you know, it's good sign for a young ball club like this. A lot of times when teams are out of it, you know, you don't want to say they give up, but certainly with nothing to play for, you know, they're just kind of out there playing, going through the motions. Lakeview's playing hard tonight.
They really are. And you see the big battle right there on the bottom of your screen. Big number 8, Trey Wilson, up against Marcus Deal. And both of those guys are going to be playing on Saturdays this next year.
Boy, great throw that time on the out route to number 23 for the Rangers. That's Ezra Rocha. And, well, good throw that time by Perales.
Right here, you see the battle up front, gives him a little time.
First and 10, Naaman Forest, 43-yard line.
Boy, and you're right, Bobby, that matchup here on the left side of the Naaman Forest offensive line and the right side, of course, of the Lakeview defense. Boy, that's an overthrow and an interception. This one's going to be returnable. There's a lot of green out here. Boy, and then look who comes and makes the tackle. That's one of the big boys.
Yeah.
I believe that was Perales, Justice Perales.
Oh, yeah,
on the tackle.
it is.
Yep.
The center. Kind of hurts when you tackle people, doesn't it? He's getting up slow. I don't know where he was throwing this ball. I mean, at least maybe the receiver went the wrong direction. Supposed to run the flag route versus the post pattern. Not sure.
That was Zion Chambers. oh, no, sorry, pardon me. That was Jamar Rhodes with that interception, number 2. And Rhodes with a return out to the 32. So let's see what Lakeview does here. They've got 2 timeouts remaining, only 37 seconds. Do they want to get greedy here, try to get more points, or maybe stay conservative and take that 4-point lead into half?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, what else are you going to do? Just go ahead and toss it up again.
They got movement here, and that's going to back them up 5.
I think the way they've been coaching out here at Lakeview, I believe if they get the look they want, if everybody's pulled outside and they have that middle wide open, I wouldn't doubt it if they go ahead and try to throw that 12-yard post play, that little strike right in the middle. It's really worked for them all day. The only time it's been blocked is when big number 11 has been able to jump up there and knock it down.
Yeah, they were motioning out of the backfield that time, so an empty backfield for the quarterback. So I think you're right, Bobby. They're not going to take their foot off the pedal. They're going to try to score again here. So, boy, pump fake that time, and now he's going to tuck and run. He's got a lot of room out here. Well, and then he's tracked down from behind after a gain of about 5, and Lakeview's going to use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
Solo by Josh McGowan.
He almost has him right here. He's almost fixing to throw that ball to Hayden, striking down the middle. He decides to pull it down and run, and he picks up good yardage, but he probably took a little bit harder of a hit than he really wanted to because he really got rolled up on.
Yeah, also took 12 seconds off the clock. We'll keep it here. 25 seconds remaining until half. Boy, it's been a really fun ball game tonight. You know, again, we had the 3-hour weather delay to start, but boy, a great game so far here for our final regular season game.
Yeah, it looks like both teams have really come out sharp. And you wouldn't expect that after you've been sitting in a locker room for that long. And you'd think they'd come out just kind of going through the motions. And we did see it at the very beginning of the game on the special teams play. And the first play from scrimmage for Naaman, they were able to punch it in. So, but after that, it's really settled down.
Second and 5.
Yeah, I believe Naaman may have called a timeout. So back-to-back timeouts for the teams. And again, we'll just keep it here. And yeah, again, you know, we mentioned it before, Naaman Forest, again, already in the playoffs, just awaiting to see who they're going to play. And, boy, Lakeview's really looked good here tonight. And, you know, they've got a lot to build on with the sophomore quarterback and those young receivers.
Yeah, I think, you know, maybe if they had incorporated that earlier in the season, maybe they would have something here because, you know, your receivers love to catch the ball and have fun with it. But when you never get the pass or whatever, you know, it's hard when Jonathan Hester is – you know, 90% of your offense, he's the one running the ball, he's throwing the ball. Teams can really focus in and just focus on one player.
Yep.
But if you can spread it around like Sanders is able to do, you know, maybe Jonathan Hester would have had a better year at receiver.
Yeah, it's been a tough late part of the schedule for Lakeview as well. We'll get to that here in just a moment. There's a snap, 3-step drop, looking across the middle, overthrows his receiver, and a penalty flag comes out. We may get a late hit here on the quarterback.
Yeah, I think it's what you're going to see.
Judy Spencer, intended receiver for the Patriots.
So there's your roughing the passer call. Automatic first down for Lakeview, and that'll give them 15 more. And what I was going to mention, Bobby, you know, just before this, that, you know, they started district play at 3-1. Their only loss was to Garland in that first part of the schedule. So, you know, they were thinking at 3-1, hey, we're in good shape here. But then they kind of hit tough times, lost 3 in a row. As you see the replay there, and you saw the hit after the throw.
You can see how big Marcus Dill is when he just lowers that shoulder, man. The boom is coming.
So again, 3-1 to start district play. Lost 3 in a row now, so they're
3 in a row. That hurt them.
And that's basically what knocked them out of the playoffs. But
got him.
Boy, nice throw that time. Oh, just out of the hands of the intended receiver. Great throw, Bobby, again.
Yeah, a little back shoulder right there. I thought that he got pulled backwards, but I guess it just incomplete pass.
Whittle had it in his hands, but just not able to hold on to it. Watch right here on the replay.
Yeah. You can see he's hurt. His hand is hurting, and it probably came on that Marcus Deal hit earlier.
Yep, holding in favor in that left hand, as you said. Second down and 10 at the Ranger 48. Only 12 seconds remaining, however. There's a snap, so they got to get big yardage here in a hurry. There's the throw. He's got a wide open. Oh, and Spencer can't hold on to it.
Boy, again, the sophomore is doing great things with his eyes. He could have took off running. He stops, finds his receiver. Watch this. He's going to run. Oh, I see him. Toss it out there. It's a little high, but just you still, as a receiver, want that one. You have plenty of time to catch and run that ball.
So 6 seconds here, not a whole lot of time. You do have one timeout remaining, so, you know, they could potentially get 2 plays. This first one's going to have to be quick, of course. Send a man in motion here. Oh, that little bit of movement, but they're not going to call it. Doesn't look like there's the throw out toward the sideline. Pass falls incomplete, and that will do it for our first half of play here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Pretty entertaining game so far, and our score, Lakeview 17, Naaman Forest 13. We'll be back after the halftime show. Homer B. Johnson Stadium for the start of the third quarter. Our halftime score, Lakeview 17, Naaman Forest 13. Let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. Both teams coming on the field after that 3-hour weather delay. And boy, it didn't take the Patriots long, Bobby. The first play from scrimmage, boom. Jack Gustin with a touchdown.
Yeah. Big kickoff return. Right up.
Tied up right there. From Morales to number 5. There's Aiden Denton. Patriots regained the lead with a field goal. After that field goal, it would not take Naaman Forest long to recapture the lead on the touchdown run, the 3-yarder to Isaiah Cunning. Gave Naaman their first lead of the game. The extra point, however, was missed, hit the upright, and then the great strike down the field to Julia Spencer. 33-yard touchdown strike, and that gave Lakeview the lead. And then towards the end of the half, Perales throws one up there, intercepted by the Patriots. That kept the lead at halftime for Lakeview. We are set for kick, 17-13 Patriots. Naaman to get the ball first. A short kick, going to be taking it around the 17 by number 82, coming outside to the left, and he's going to be thrown out of bounds around the 41. Boy, pretty good return that time, and those are always interesting kick returns for me, Bobby, when, you know, they take it on one side of the field and they run all the way across the other side. You're going a long ways to pick up, you know, not a whole lot of yardage downfield.
Yeah, usually it doesn't work.
Yeah.
This time it seemed like it worked pretty good, and really they should have picked up another 15 yards because it looked like a horse collar tackle on the sideline, but he was able to pick up a good 25 yards on that one.
So Naaman Forest starts first on offense here in the second half. We'll get this first play away and then take a look at some of the halftime stats. Snap to Perales. He's looking to throw it on first down. A quick out route to complete it to number 22, Jason Flores.
Yeah, Perales, that's his 5th completion of 11 attempts. He's only had 35 yards passing this first half, and it's been real slow go on the run, but they've really picked up a lot of yards with Isaiah Cunning. He's at 99 yards and a touchdown already. So he's really putting some yards up on the ground.
And off to the running back in the game for Naaman Forest. It's number 25, Taylor Green. He's going to pick up a first down after the gain of 6.
So Naaman, 147 total yards, 10 first downs, and they only had that one turnover. Really good, solid first half, but both teams were really good. Lakeview had 203 total yards, 165 in the air, and that was the surprise with Kendrick Sanders being able to throw the ball like he has.
Boy, and they try that same play that they ran on first down, and Flores gets blown up that time by number 2, Jamar Rhodes, as he read the play perfectly. Bobby, watch this hit.
Yeah, he's seen that one before. He read it all the way.
Incomplete pass, second down and 10 coming up. But boy, a good play that time by the Patriots on defense. And they were just trying that quick hitter once again to the outside. Perales. Oh, and a ball is loose. He handed off to Cunning, and Just don't think the exchange was clean that time. Bobby Cunnings has to fall on it, but he's going to lose a yard on the play.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there. Ah, there it is. It's the RPO, and it looked like Perales was trying to pull it back out of his chest and maybe take off running on this with his, you know, that's the RPO. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's a little confusion, and the ball lands on the ground.
Got an official timeout for a moment as the chains, something wrong with the chain down there, so they're going to have to take a look at it, perform a little bit of maintenance right there. So again, an official timeout on the field. We've got 10:43 remaining here in the third quarter, 17-13. There's a look at it right there. Looks like the chain broke, so came off. Let's see how good these officials are at putting it together. Okay,
see if
so
they got
some tape out
yeah,
there.
You got some duct tape?
All right. That looks like how I would fix something right there at the house. Get a little duct tape out, like you said. We're going to wrap it a couple times. And
well, maybe it's like our GRS TV producer. He likes to use some duct tape on some stuff.
Oh, no. No, you didn't. There we go. Pretty quick repair there.
Go.
Great job by the trainer.
Hey, that's some miracle tape. That duct tape. I've seen NASCARs held together.
Third down and 11 as we're back to live action. Snap to Perales. He's got some time. He's going to throw it out. Flag on the field. Catch is made. It's going to be, I believe, a first down depending on where the forward progress took him. But again, there is a penalty flag on the sideline. When our referee, he will take his time to make the call, won't he? Look at him. He's talking, and
he likes that screen time. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. Yeah, I don't know what the call is. Where the flag came out was on the sideline.
Yep.
And a lot of times that'll be running into a coach or a player, and it's going to be a sideline warning. But I don't know. Flores was the only person from Naaman Forest that was out to the right side. He runs that 10-yard out for the catch, and I just didn't see anybody else out there.
Yeah, I didn't either. It's going to be an interesting call here for sure, and they're still talking about the call here. You know, could be one of those ineligible receiver downfields as well.
Hey,
but
we've seen that 3 times
we have.
or
That's
a couple times already.
Yeah, exactly. See, Perales holds the ball for a while.
Didn't see any holding or anything. He was out there by himself, so there's no offensive push-off or defensive pass interference.
A great look in slow motion there at the catch. And, well, he was bobbling the ball a little bit, but he did come down with it cleanly. So, again, the official's still talking about this. And we look at Coach Sinclair. He's nodding his head like, hey, whatever they're saying, I'm liking right now. Maybe waving off something as well.
Let's make the call.
Yeah, agreed.
Or pick the flag up. If they can't figure it out, let's go ahead and pick it up and roll.
Exactly. All right, so here we go. They may wave this one off, Bobby. Just wave the flag off. Well, Coach Perales out on the field now with his hands up like, hey, what's taking so long?
Yeah,
what's the deal here?
Exactly.
And they're going to come over and talk to him as well. Again, still have not seen any official call yet.
This must be against Lakeview in some way or another because they have Perales out there, I think, asking him what they want to do.
It'll be interesting here for sure. But Naaman's not happy, though, Bobby. That's why
you're
I'm thinking.
Naaman's not happy the way he's talking.
That's why I'm thinking, you know, may have been a penalty initially against Lakeview, and let's see if they pick up the flag here. Coach Perales certainly doesn't agree whatever it is, does he? Look at him.
Well, it might be next week before we get the call. All
right, here we go. So we're going to hopefully get this thing sorted out.
Well, what was the call?
Oh, they got illegal touching on Naaman Forest. That's an interesting call.
Illegal touching.
I have no clue how that call was made, but
what is illegal touching in football?
well, then, really one of the receivers maybe that was, blocked. Like, in other words, if he was trapped on the line, if you know what I mean, and he's the one that made the catch, but he was covered up is what I'm trying to say.
Going to get a roughing the punter.
Yep, so you see the kick there, and again, here we go. So there's a penalty flag. Is this going to be running into? Is it going to be roughing? If it's running into, it's going to stay with or it will stay fourth down. Let me say it that way. If it's roughing, then it will be an automatic first down. And through all of that, Naaman will keep possession. So we'll see here on the call. Or did he already make the call? He's thinking about making the call. They're going to talk about it.
Conference call here.
Okay, that is the running into, so that's just a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, so let's see if Naaman just declines that one and lets Lakeview have it up around the 20-yard line. 25, it looks like. Oh, pardon me, at the 30-yard line. Okay, now they've got me messed up.
Okay, so now they're taking it from the 19 and assessing it.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused. So they had the ball placed at the 30-yard line, and so I thought that's where they ruled him down. But apparently he was at the 19-yard line. They mark off the 5-yard penalty for running into the kicker. So Lakeview's going to take over 1st and 10 at their 14-yard line. I think I got all that right now.
I think so, but I'm not sure why they had it marked at the 30.
I'm not sure either.
Okay, well, reset.
Yep, reset.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 Patriots here. Just underway here. We're not even 2 minutes into the second half here, and it seems like this has taken longer than the entire first half. So let's see if we can clean things up here. Lakeview on offense for the first time in the second half. There's the snap. Looks to throw on 1st down. A nice quick hitter again. Catch made, I believe that's Spencer on the reception. And it is indeed Spencer. Had a big first half, did Spencer. Had the 1 touchdown catch.
Stevens leading the charge.
Yeah, Spencer's seven catches, 108 yards and a touchdown. I mean, I would say that is a great half. And for a couple of receivers that have a lot of potential, and they're young, and they're fast, big, strong, it's exciting to have somebody really tossing it out to them. So, again, 7 or 8 catches and 108 yards. That's pretty impressive for a first half.
2nd down and 8 right there. And they were looking for the wide receiver screen. It looked like it got tipped at the line of scrimmage. Here's a look at it. See Sanders throw it out there, and, yeah, I believe it definitely got tipped. Yep.
I like how Sanders looked left before he decided to throw right.
3rd down, 8 yards to go for the Patriots.
Ivan Thompson right there on your screen that got the tip ball. So a big 3rd down here for the Patriots, 3rd down and 8. Send a man in motion. That's Whittle. There's a snap. Sanders looking to throw it. He's going to throw it out. He's got a man. That's a catch. Still on his feet. And knocked off his feet around the 30-yard line. So that is going to be a 1st down catch of about 12, and once again, the leading receiver in the game, Julius Spencer.
So he has 3 different receivers he can throw to. One's going short outright, one's going deep, and one's going to set down for him. And he goes and finds the right receiver. That is a nice play as a sophomore to be able to decipher which guy he's supposed to throw to. All the guys were covered. He finds the one that's not covered. They have, it's basically 3 receivers on 2 defensive players, and you've got to find which one to throw to in such a fast, you got 2 seconds to do it. And that's pretty impressive with a sophomore being able to catch that one.
So on that 1st down throw that time, Zion Arnold Irvin for the Rangers gets his hands on it, almost had a pick. So I'll tell you, for as much as we've talked about Kendrick Sanders in the first half and here early in the second, he's also come close to throwing a couple of interceptions. And Handoff up the middle. Boy, a loss of a yard on the play. The running game hasn't been able to get going for the Patriots tonight. Luckily, the passing game has been working, but another big play by number 11, Quasi Barnes, and not much there for Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin's, that's only his third attempt for 17 yards. That's not too bad, but they haven't ran the ball that much. They've really thrown it a lot more. They've thrown the ball 20 times. Yes, and they've only run it 7 or 8.
Yeah, they've certainly been more effective with the passing game. Here we go on 3rd and 11. 3-step drop, looking across the middle. He's got a man out there. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. The safety fell down, Bobby. If that catch is made, that's going to be a touchdown.
Yeah, Montgomery knows he had one right there.
Yeah, watch here on the replay. We're going to get that great end zone shot. Watch the safety fall.
It probably made Montgomery take his eye off the ball because he saw the safety coming across towards him, and it probably spooked him a little bit. Took his eyes off the ball, incomplete pass, but boy, they had the shot right there.
They did. Great camera work by Larry Grimes from our end zone, and 4th down and 11 here for the Patriots. They're going to kick it away. Kick is off. It's going to bounce, and we better get on that thing as it took a Naaman Forest bounce. And the Rangers going to have great field position here. They're going to start at the Patriot 41-yard line.
Yeah, that netted them about 11 yards. That was that punt needed to go a long ways the other direction, but Naaman's just going to be set up right on the 42.
So 1st down and 10, Naaman Forest. 7:49 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Lakeview on top by 4, but the Rangers looking to regain the lead on this drive. There's the snap, handed off up the middle. Cunning gets hit in the backfield, keeps moving. Boy, he's going to get about 5 yards on that run. And Bobby, he was hit in the backfield that time.
It is hard to stop him. I mean, that's the problem. He keeps his shoulder pads low, and so it's hard to get to his legs. See, they're all trying to get to him, but he uses the shoulder pads to keep the defenders away from his legs, and he's able to keep chopping those feet, pick up extra yards.
Second down and 5 now for Naaman Forest. Here's your snap. Handoff to Cunning to the right side. Penalty flag comes out immediately. There's actually 2 flags out, one in the backfield, one here on the Lakeview sideline. See, one indication is procedure against Naaman Forest, and that's what we got.
We had a pretty clean first half, but this second half, we have seen a lot of penalties.
Penalty goes against Naaman Forest. False start. Back to the 42.
We're up to 15 penalties between both teams.
So after marking off the penalty yardage, back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Play action here. Boy, here comes pressure. Oh, and Perales kind of loses the ball, able to get it, and he's just going to throw it away. Interesting there. You saw him spin out of trouble and then just lost the handle on the ball. It came kind of flipping up.
It flipped out of his hands.
Yeah.
He was able to catch it, pull it back down. Looked like Trey Wilson was after him, too. Look at that.
Well, then a good decision that time by the sophomore to
get it out of there.
Throw that one away. Yeah, 2 sophomore quarterbacks tonight in the game. So 3rd down now for the Rangers. They've got to get to the Patriot 32 to pick up a 1st down. There's a snap. Here comes pressure. He's going to throw it across the middle. Got a man, but boy, leads him just a little too much. He's not able to hold on to it. And, of course, number 22, Jason Flores. And Perales has been a little bit off tonight on his throws.
Well, yeah, and he had Flores coming across the middle. It was right there, just out of his reach. That's going to make him punt.
Yeah, they're going to bring the punt unit out, try to pin Lakeview back deep. Of course, they got the wind at their back.
We saw him punting earlier, and they kind of do that directional punting. So we'll see if they are able to pin them down towards the sidelines here.
So 4th down and 10. There is the snap. Lakeview brings a little pressure, but the kick is away, and boy, not able to pick it up cleanly as the return man. Here's some trouble. And Lakeview, they're going to start 1st and 10 at their own 1. Woo!
They almost got him for a safety. He barely gets out of the end zone. That ball just didn't want to cooperate. Uh-oh. Now what?
Yeah, that's not a very good feeling when you finally secure the ball and you look up and all you see is white jerseys coming right at you. It's not a good feeling.
Not much to do, you know.
There's not.
A.J. Harris picks it up, and that ball just didn't want to cooperate. A lot of times you'll see it bounce right back up in their hands and everything's okay. Once you get it there, you can't just stand around. You got to get going, get out of that end zone.
So let's see what the Patriots do here. They're right on the edge.
I wouldn't doubt the way they've been playing. They're just going to launch it all the way down the field and see if they can get a home run shot. No, they're going to run it powerhouse out of this thing.
Quarterback under center. He's just going to keep it himself and try to get a little breathing room out from the front of the end zone. Able to get to the 3, so a gain of 2 by quarterback Hester that time under center.
Brings it out to the 3-yard line. Josh McGowan, solo tackle for the Rangers. 2-yard gain.
Look like Hester is at quarterback. They're just going to run him under center once again. Takes the snap, hands it off, and then a nice break off of a tackle there by Dustin. He's going to get out across the 5 to the 6.
Over the left side.
Yeah, Dylan Stevens does a nice job coming up there and meeting him at the line of scrimmage. See right here. Coming up from safety. Boom, make a good stop. Basically a no-gainer.
And a whistle out right there. They're going to mark him down. So I'm not sure what happened there, Bobby. They must have said his knee was down because they've got it marked at the 3-yard line. I did not see what happened. But Dustin was out across the 5, so they must have said that his knee went down at some point.
Yeah.
Or potentially a penalty call here.
Okay, the referees are really confusing the players as well. They don't know exactly what's going on. Have they marked the ball?
Yeah, the ball's sitting right now at the 2-yard line.
But once the umpire sets it down, it's ready to roll. But
yeah, I apologize, folks. I
mean, we've been
okay. Here we go.
Quite a bit by this group of referees here.
Yeah, there must have been a penalty on the play. And now they're moving the ball to the 4.
Okay, yeah. Did you see a flag? I never saw a flag, so maybe they just misspot it.
Referee having to explain to Coach Perales. And I apologize, I did not see a penalty flag on the play. And again, Dustin got out across the 5, but they got the ball at the 4. Now they're backing up once again to the 3. So here we go.
Okay, so now.
Okay, so there was a penalty called.
So how did that take so long? And is it second down or is it third down? They still got the.
Yeah, it'll be second down again if there's a penalty on the play, but.
Okay, they've moved it to second down. All right, here we go.
Thoroughly confused. All right, second down and 9 to go. The ball is sitting at the 2-yard line. Quarterback back on the field. Oh, man. He had his receiver, but boy, not able to stay on his feet was Whittle that time, and he would have picked up the first down, Bobby, because he was wide open that time, but he's just not able to keep his feet.
Yeah, he ran a comeback pattern, which is about a 12-yard, get the defensive guy running with you, and then just break it off to the outside. Wide open, great pattern. He just starts to fall down, and he would have picked the first down up.
So 3rd down and 9, a big play here. There's a snap, fakes the handoff, quarterback still has it, gets a good block, He's got it. He's across the 30 and then gets pushed out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Boy, a great run that time on 3rd down and 9 for Kendrick Sanders.
Now that's how you run the RPO. Look at this. Everybody goes to Dustin. Nobody even thought he was going to run the ball.
What a great block outside by the receiver. Sanders does the rest. Lakeview has some breathing room now as they are out to the 39-yard line. Back to the ground for the Patriots, and nothing doing that time as they're going to lose yardage. Back to the 38. It was Dustin that time, and just nowhere to go. The Ranger defensive line, you know, they're a pretty big group. Here's a look at the handoff, and big number 53 for Naaman Forest in on the tackle. He's starting to make his presence known here in the second half.
Yeah, Tisdale, he's 300 pounds, and he's been one of the anchors right there. Lines up right over the center.
Throw across the middle. That ball is tipped, and I believe once again, number 11 for the Rangers, Quasi Barnes. He has had a big game.
I mean, if he was on your fantasy football team, he probably has five pass defense.
Yeah, at least.
Man, see him go up and get that one. And again, if he wasn't there, that's a potential touchdown. I mean, that was a wide open over the middle.
So another 3rd and long here for the Patriots. They were able to pick up the 3rd and 9. They're going to throw it out. They're not going to pick up the necessary 11 this time as a short gain of about 5.
That's an interesting play because, you know, it's 3rd down and long, and you run to the short side of the field and toss it, knowing that you're only going to get 3 or 4 yards out of a play.
So Savion Hunter with the catch. He's knocked out of bounds after 5 yards. The Patriots bring on the punt unit. But, boy, you know, remember just moments ago they were at their own 1-yard line, so they do have the breathing room now, a little bit of room to punt.
Interesting play call, though. I mean, it really gives you no chance to pick up the first down. It looked like they were just, I don't know, taking the shot and setting up for the punt.
Oh, they were going to run a fake, and that's going to.
Now you can't do the fake.
Delay of game against the Patriots.
So you can't do the fake now. Everybody knows you're going to do it.
Back them up 5, set up a 4th down and 13. And I agree, Bobby, you better not try it now. Just go ahead and kick it away, but they were definitely going to run a fake there. This time they will punt it away, and kick comes off the foot of the punter, takes a Patriot roll, goes out of bounds around the 38-yard line, and the Naaman Forest offense back on the field. So Naaman Forest trails 17-13 in this game. Got 4:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Boy, the regular season winding down here, just a little under 17 minutes remaining in the regular season. Here's a snap, the handoff to Cunning to the right side. Boy, he's going to pick up 5 yards, give him 6 on that carry. He's out to the 45.
He's just so powerful. And that big offensive line moved people around too. It gives him a little room to get going. He gets running downhill. He punishes people. Look at that hit. You got to gang tackle him.
There's a snap handoff to Cunning to the left. He gets stood up, and he's going to be pushed back this time. Gains 2 on the carry. It's going to set up 3rd down and short.
They have to gang tackle him. A.J. Harris on the tackle there. See, you can't hardly get to his body. He runs real low and gets those shoulder pads out there, and it's like a wall before you get to his feet. You can't hardly get to his legs in order to bring him down.
Lakeview's bringing some folks this time. Cunning busts through the line. He gets tripped up, but he's going to fall forward at the midfield stripe. That's a gain of 3 and a 1st down.
Solo by Corey Gray.
Well, it looked like that. I mean, look at that. He barely gets a hold of it before he's able to get through there.
49-yard line, 1st and 10, Naaman Forest.
So Naaman Forest now in Lakeview territory. 1st down and 10. Clock continues to move as we approach 3 minutes in the 3rd. Boy, pressure comes. He's going to throw it out. Look at that. The catch is made, and then he loses it.
Uh-oh.
Ball still loose. Lakeview thinks they have it.
Well, Paralis makes a great escape. Get away from Trey Wilson. Tosses the ball out there. Makes a beautiful throw. Denton's got it.
They're still trying to unpile bodies. Lakeview thinks they have it, and they do. Number 21 for the Patriots comes up with it, Jeremiah Moore. And you're right, Bobby. Watch this play by Paralis.
Oh, he knows he's going to get hit. Makes a beautiful throw. It's a great catch. Ball just gets knocked out.
So the Patriots back out on offense, and well, I believe that's the second turnover of the game now for Naaman Forest. They have the 1 interception and then now a fumble. Split backs in the backfield this time for the Patriots. Gonna look to the sideline. Quarterback going to head towards the line to call out the play.
That's good discipline by both teams to not jump.
Send Hester in motion. There's a backward throw. And he's going to take it and run. Boy's got a lot of running room out here, but guess what? 2 penalty flags on the play. That one's going to come back. But, boy, they're going to set that up, Bobby. You saw that was a backward pass, so.
Yeah, you'd be watching for it because
Exactly.
next time you come charging in on him, Hester might throw that one over your head. I mean, that's the beauty of it, having Hester out there, getting him the ball. He's so dynamic on running the ball as well.
But there's your holding call against the Patriots, so that will negate the big run.
10-yard penalty. Stepped off against Lakeview Centennial.
Yeah, that's a backwards pass right there. Setting it up.
Play, 1st down. And 17 yards to go.
Play clock down to 12. Lakeview is now set, however, on this 1st down and 17 play. They come back with the same formation. This time they're going to throw it deep. Well, a little bit of contact there, but they're going to say incidental.
Wow. I thought Spencer had to break to the ball. Now, it's a good play by number 4 right there, but he's going to throw that deep flag pattern. Watch, he bumps him off right there.
Going to set up 2nd down and long now.
Dominique Hall's on the coverage there. He's 6'1", 165 pounds. If anybody can stay with him, I guess it'll be him.
Boy, Patriots take a lot of time here. Play clock down to 4. They better snap it in a hurry or call timeout. They don't get it away, but I don't see the penalty. They gave it to him. Ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. This is number 12, Caden Key, with his hand on the ball. Bobby, I think the play clock was at 0, but they gave him the benefit of the doubt there and let the play continue.
3rd down, 17. From the 36-yard line.
Watch Key get his hands up, knock that thing down. That's nice playing by the sophomore.
So another big third down here for the Patriots. Third down and about 17 to go. There's the snap. Looking to throw it. Oh, here comes pressure. He's able to step out of it. Throws it across. He's got a man out there, but short hops it. And the pass is incomplete. Well, that receiver thinks that he got his hands under it, you know, and knocked it straight up in the air. And then when it came down, it came into his hands. Let's see if we can pick it up.
Let's see. He's looking. Boy, he just makes a great escape right here. Still keeps his eyes down the field.
Yeah, boy, he sure thought he caught that one. He's number 5, Kalen Montgomery. And again, like I said, he dove for it. It was a little short, and quarterback didn't have much on that throw as he didn't have his feet
tipped
set.
actually, too.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can catch it. So he thinks he has his hand under it, tips it straight up in the air, and comes down. You know what, Bobby? He may have.
That's great camera work right there.
Yes, it was. Punt is away on 4th down and long, and it's going to be down at around the 37. So, yeah, after looking at that again, Montgomery's probably right.
Yeah.
Boy, it's too bad you don't have instant replay at the high school level.
There it is.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know if his hand looks like it was underneath it.
Sure
though.
did look like it. And then here we go. Oh!
Starting at their 37-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Rangers here. They're going to hand it off to guess who? Isaiah Cunning busts through the line.
Does he have it?
Well, they're trying to strip it away for sure, but he keeps fighting and gets inside the 30.
Woo. It is a tough haul to pull him down. I mean, that's right up the middle, a little step left, get everybody going that direction, break it back, and gets a good little trap block.
Well, Cunning going to get a little bit of a breather. He's well over 100 yards rushing in the game now. First down and 10, Naaman Forest at the 28 of Lakeview. There's the snap. They're going to run the screen to the right side. Well, pretty good running room out here as well, and that's going to be another first down, a gain of about 13 yards. That one, too, I believe that was number 2. It was indeed Ivan Garcia. Rangers driving here.
Yeah, they're putting together a nice little drive, and it doesn't hurt when you have Cunning breaking off 20-yard runs up the middle. I mean, they've got Lakeview sitting on their heels now.
Snap to Perales. He's going to pitch it out. He'll try this outside to the right, and boy, nice run that time by number 6, Elijah Masiwi, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. Clock going to continue to run as we're inside of a minute and a half to go.
Yeah, it's such a quick play. Mar Lewis coming down, making the play there. Xavier Wright.
Second down, Rangers. Cunning back in the game in the backfield. There's the snap. They're going to hand it off to him to the right side. We're still moving those legs. They're going to.
It's hard to bring him down.
Yes, it is.
Xavier Wright in there again. He keeps getting in there and making plays. Big number 33, but he's starting to wear down too. You can see he's limping around. I think he was earlier had his ankle hurt a little bit, but he has been a warrior.
There's your
for
play right
Lakeview.
there. Yeah, he has. There's the run to Cunning, and must have set his forward momentum stop. So he only got a yard on the carry. This is a big third down play here, 3rd and 6 for Naaman Forest. There's the snap. Fake the handoff, throw it out to number 22, Flores. They're going to tackle him short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and 1, but Rangers are going to keep the offense on the field. They trail by 4.
Yeah, this is the play they usually score touchdowns on. It was just a little bit further out from the end zone. They usually run that play when they're inside the 5.
Yeah, That was a great open field tackle by A.J. Harris, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Well, we got a good one for you tonight at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. And at the end of 3, Lakeview 17, Naaman Forest 13.
In Garland ISD, we're providing a higher level of education. Our students not only choose their own path to success, but arrive there faster. We're eliminating thousands of dollars in college tuition costs with our P-Tech and early college high school programs. Students can graduate with as many as 60 college credit hours, an associate's degree, or an industry certification, all for free, and all from the comfort of a traditional high school. By teaming up with area colleges and industry partners like Microsoft, Google, Parkland Hospital, Wells Fargo, and Gulf States Toyota, our students are gaining real work experience and real college credit. So be inspired, be amazing, be whoever you want to be. Choose Garland ISD.
4th down and 1 as we start the fourth quarter. Boy, it's been a great game here tonight. Lakeview right now on top 17-13, trying to hold off the Rangers. Big 4th down call right now. And with number 10, Isaiah Cunning, in the backfield, you would make the assumption that he's going to get the ball here.
I don't know. They love to throw that little slant right here.
There's a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out. They're looking for number 22. Guess what? Lakeview read it, and they stop number 22, Flores, from making the first down.
Yeah, they've been watching film. They knew that when Flores comes in motion like that, he's probably going to see him go from left to right there. Look at them all. They knew where that ball was going. That's watching film right there.
That is number 21 for the Patriots right there on the tackle. Jeremiah Moore, not fooled. Lakeview holds. They're going to take over 1st down and 10 at the 8-yard line. Boy, great stand that time by the Lakeview defense, and they are still up in this ball game.
Yeah, that's fun when you do that as a defense right there. You're able to stop them inside the 10-yard line.
Snap to Sanders. The handoff goes outside for a gain of about a yard on the carry. I believe that was Dustin. It was indeed number 30 with the carry. Tried to run inside that time. Bobby busted it out, but not much there.
Yeah, Caden Key said not right now, not in this house. He's been great out there tonight. He's made so many plays.
Just underway here in the fourth quarter. 17-13 Lakeview. Gonna send a man in motion. There's a snap. 3-step drop, looking for that nice pass. This one caught by Caleb Montgomery for the first down. Going to mark him down at around the 27-yard line. And another good throw, and Montgomery with a big smile as he gets up.
Yeah, again, look at him trying to find who he's going to throw to and makes the quick decision, makes it happen. He has 3 receivers over there. He has to pick one. He sees it, fires, and makes it happen.
Gonna send Spencer in motion, hand off the ball up the middle. This time a little bit better running room. What a nice gain that time of about 5 yards for Dustin, and I think that's his biggest run of the game. Outside of the first play from scrimmage, the touchdown run for Dustin, but outside of that, not much doing on the ground, and gains 5, however. Let's give him 6 on that play as they mark the ball at the 33.
Yeah, moving the ball. That's nice. That was a first down play. Pick up 6.
2nd and 4.
That's what you want. Get a second short.
There's a snap. They're going to hand it off. Here we go. Looking to throw it. And then
or
taking
run
it and running the ball. And, boy, a whole lot of running. Not much yardage, however. Only a gain of 1 for Jonathan Hester. I tell you, Naaman, I think, has been ready for that as well. They've seen, Hester line up in the backfield, and I think they're not going to be fooled when they see that.
Yeah, there wasn't enough room. I mean, you might as well have the quarterback just go ahead and sit back there and throw that one because, I mean, when you hand it off and you stop, if you're going to hand that one off, you got to get Jonathan Hester running way outside so that he has running room and throwing room.
Quick throw out, catch is made, look at there. Busts through the defenders. He's going to be across midfield and finally tackled around the 45. Boy, good run after a catch that time by number 16, Jonathan Whittle.
That's his third catch. Now he's up to about 35 yards. Nice move. Same play.
And another catch made out there. Going with the quick offense here. Well, a lot of times they won't let that play happen because you saw the chains weren't even set. But a 5-yard reception that time, 2nd down and 5. Well, I believe we may have a timeout called here as Naaman. They had an injured player going off the field, Bobby, and I think
so. They couldn't get another player on the field in time.
They realized it late. And I'll tell you what, let's keep it here. Let's talk about the district standings. Of course, as we talked earlier, 3 of our playoff teams already wrapped up. We've got 1 remaining, and it's going to come down, of course, to Garland and Saxe as to who gets that fourth playoff position. But from a standings perspective, as we mentioned, Wiley East sitting alone on top of the district. And then you've got Wiley and Naaman Forest right there neck and neck. Here comes our graphic. And Wiley and Naaman Forest both at 5-2 in district play. You've got Garland currently at 4th at 4-3. And then you had Rowlett and Saxe, as you see, with 4 losses, both at 4-4. Lakeview, of course, came into this game at 3-4 tonight. The interesting scenario, if Garland loses that game and Lakeview wins their game, you'd have a 4-way tie for 4th place between, Garland, Rowlett, Saxe, and Lakeview. But unfortunately, Rowlett and Lakeview, in no 4- or 3-way tie scenario, did they have the opportunity to make the playoffs. So they are both eliminated. So that's why it comes down to the Garland and Saxe. And right now, Saxe is cheering hard for Wiley, and they're getting their wish. Yeah. Garland was trailing 14-10 at halftime across the way, but right now it's 28-10 Wiley. Wiley scored twice in the second half. Piers Garland is not in good position to win that game, and if they go on to lose like they are right now, Saxe will make the playoffs as that 4th playoff team.
Yeah, so you have Naaman and Saxe as the 2 Garland teams in the district that will go to the playoffs. And, of course, Naaman will probably go out and have to play in Royce City, an away game for their first playoff spot.
That's exactly right. Here comes the throw on 3rd down and 5. Can he pick up the first down?
I don't think he gets it.
Yep, he does it. Spencer with another catch. Boy, big night for Julius Spencer continues. That's going to put him well over, double digits in receptions.
Yeah, 10 receptions, 125 yards.
Well, Lakeview going to keep the offense on the field as we see the replay there. We've got 4th down and a long 2. And
yeah, let's see if they're going to just try to get them to jump off sides here.
No, they're going to snap the ball. There's the handoff trying to get outside. Boy, Dustin's in trouble, but I think he got it.
Boy, that is planting a foot and getting upfield.
He got it. They're going to mark him down at the 35, and, yeah, he got hit before crossing the line, but that's just 1-2 right there, Bobby. He's able to keep those legs moving and pick up the first down.
Yeah, it's smart play by the sophomore. Look, watch this. He gets hit right here. They have Trey Wilson lead blocking for him. He bounces out. He just plants his foot and gets uphill and picks up that needed yardage for the first down. Nice play by the sophomore.
Yes, it was. First down and 10 here for the Patriots as they move the chains once again, and the clock continues to run. There's the throw, boy, wide open. Again, Julius Spencer with the catch, and he just sat right there amongst you, right in between the 3 defenders.
Yeah, that's
exactly where you want to go.
That's exactly what we've been talking about. Who do you cover out there? They've got 3 receivers, 2 defenders. You just have to have a quarterback that can find the right one to throw to, and he has been able to do it tonight, Sanders.
Throw towards the end zone, and yeah, he
was out of bounds.
Yep. But I'm surprised that they didn't throw a penalty flag on that one. Oh, there is a penalty flag out here, but
that's over at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, usually that is illegal touching right there, as you can't be the first one to touch it. Let's see. They're going to get the ineligible receiver downfield, however, and that's going to.
That might be the most ineligible receiver downfield penalties I've ever seen in one game. I think we've had 5.
At least 5, yeah.
In other words, it hadn't been getting called all year, so the kids are playing just like how they've been playing all along. It just hadn't been getting called.
There's a handoff. Dustin trying to get outside to the left, and boy, keeps those legs going, and he's going to get the penalty yardage back.
Boy, what a great little runner he is. I mean, he's fun to watch. He knows where he wants to go with the ball. Watch this. He's following his lineman. Sees him, follows him, starts shedding tackles, and still keeps those feet just pounding in there.
Here's a snap. Oh, here comes pressure. Sanders able to get out of it. Now still looking. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. Oh! Had a receiver there, but a nice play by the Rangers to knock it away.
He's throwing that out there to Trey Wilson.
Well, that sure is Trey Wilson out there. Wow.
He had a lot. Look at this. He makes the guys miss, which is a good escapability. He has plenty of room to run. He could have picked up 10 yards easily.
You can see here.
He just finds Trey Wilson, puts it right there at him.
Yeah, Wilson lined up out here at tight end on this 3rd down and 9. There's a snap. They're going to fake the handoff. Quarterback going to keep it. Gets a good block outside by Wilson, but going to be short of the first down. Naaman did a good job to get out there, Bobby, and force this 4th down. And let's see what the Patriots do. They're going to bring on the field goal unit to try to make this a 7-point game.
11-yard line. Xavier Avila makes the tackle for the Rangers. 4th and 5.
Yeah, it was just a straight run the whole way.
So here we go. This will be 27-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. That field goal is good. So our kicker, Diego Riverroll, 2 for 2 on field goals. And the Patriots have a 20-13 lead. We'll take a quick break and be right back after these messages on GRS TV.
We are all connected to something bigger than ourselves. Change one thing, change everything. The things we do today have an extraordinary impact on a child's future. A better child, a better world. GISD has a ripple effect on our community. Every lesson can positively affect our future leaders. We are Garland ISD, impacting lives, changing futures. It's what we call the GISD effect.
Seven-point lead for Lakeview as we are under 6 to go here in the game. And again, the final game of the regular season tonight. Boy, Naaman, you know, they want to try to pick it up here again. Like you said, they've already clinched a playoff spot. But, boy, you sure don't want to go in the playoffs on a losing note. They've still got plenty of time in this game. 5:53, they're only down by 7, and the kick comes down to Ivan Garcia at around the 12. He's going to return it to the right side. Gets across the 30, across the 35, finally knocked off his feet around the 38. So good field position here for the Rangers to start this drive.
You know, Naaman has come in and played the game they want to play. They want to run the ball strong. Don't show the scouts anything about your offense, and I think they've done that tonight. They've really controlled the line of scrimmage as far as the offensive line. They've been able to run the ball when they want. They've put up 172 yards rushing. So that's what you want. You want to play a plain vanilla game. You want to win it, but you want to play it plain and vanilla, and they've done that. But they definitely need to score points here. You'd like to go into playoffs with a win here.
Roll out on the bootleg, and the throw is a little short. He was looking for number 22, Flores, at time, and Perales not able to connect with his wide receiver. Well, they've done a good job on Flores tonight, Bobby. You know, he's one of the better receivers for Naaman Forest, certainly one of the reliable receivers for them, and they've really kept him, kind of bottled up tonight in the game.
Yeah, I think they've watched a lot of film and know exactly the plays that he's going to get passes on. And that's when he comes in motion or he lines up a little in the backfield and comes across, they know he's going to catch the ball. And they've been on it.
Yes, they have. Handoff to Cunning there to the right side. A short gain of only about 3 yards. This is going to be a 3rd down and long here for Naaman Forest.
Naaman needs to pick something up here. They're going to have to be able to convert a couple of first downs. You only have 5 minutes left of the game. You're going to have to pick some yards up. You can't turn the ball over right here because Lakeview, the way they've been playing as well, they've been using a lot of clock and had a lot of ball control here. So time of possession is key, and you've got to be able to move the chains here.
3rd down 7. Here we go. Perales straight drop back. Pressure comes. He's going to roll out to his right. Throws it down the sideline. Boy, good coverage out there. No penalty flag. It's going to be 4th down and 7.
Yeah, Perales had nobody to throw to. You look downfield, he had one receiver on the right side of the field. That's it. And he just wasn't open. He had plenty of time to throw it. Just look, number 4 is his only person in that side of the field. And A.J. I believe that's Harris, goes over the top and knocks it out of there.
Yeah, it's Jamar Rhodes.
Jamar Rhodes,
he's had a good game here tonight. He's had the pick in the first half.
That's right. He gave us a wave. He's like, hey, look there.
So the Rangers have the punt unit on 4th down and 7. Time beginning to be a little bit of a factor here. They're going to run on somebody late. They're going to run out of time, and that's going to be a delay of game. So the 5-yard mark off here against Naaman Forest. And well, again, they are kicking into the wind. So not a good 5 yards to give up here. There's the snap. There's the punt. Boy, he gets a good punt off, however.
Oh,
and it takes a Naaman Forest roll. Inside the 20, finally comes to a stop at around the 16. So the Patriot offense comes on the field. They've got a 7-point lead, 4:38 remaining in this ball game.
I think they're going to mark that down at the 9.
Yeah, the 16.
To the 16, yeah. I mean, that is a beautiful punt.
Yes, it was. Got the nice roll after it bounced on the turf as well. And
what a story with the sophomore quarterback coming in, Sanders. How about your first ball game you played varsity squad? You're playing a playoff team, and you get to throw the ball 38 times. You're 20 of 38, 248 yards and a touchdown so far.
He's had a nice game here, and again, a lot for the coaches to look at. And
that's a great debut.
Yes, it is, no doubt.
Looks like Trey Wilson's coming back in. He's going to play. They're going to have to call a timeout here.
The Patriots do call timeout. And, Bobby, why don't we keep it here? Let's talk a little bit about that playoff scenario again. As I mentioned before, Garland right now trailing 28-10 late in the 4th quarter. So, again, barring something miraculous, looks like Saxe is going to jump up and make the playoffs. They would end up with that 4th playoff spot. As, again, if Garland can't come back, they will drop to 4-4. You've got Rowlett at 4-4, Saxe at 4-4. And, again, could potentially have Lakeview at 4-4. So we could have that 4-way tie for 4th place. But in that 4-way tie scenario, Saxe does come out victorious. They will make the playoffs, as you see from our district standings. Saxe will move on to the Division I side of the bracket, if you will. They'll be the number 2 seed. They will face Rockwall if that Garland score holds. So it'll be Saxe and Rockwall. And where we stand right now looks like, based on, again, if it stands with Garland losing that game, Naaman will move on to play Royce City next week. Time number 7, A.J. Harris with the ball. And boy, interesting there. We got a Naaman Forest player hurt as well. It's just one of those Wildcat run, RPOs.
Why not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Keep the clock rolling. You're going to come out with a victory. You just got to get a couple of first downs here.
So again, as they tend to him. It looks like Saxe and Naaman Forest, as you mentioned earlier, probably going to be the playoff participants from Garland ISD. Of course, our district mates, Wiley and Wiley East, both of them have secured their playoff spots. So, again, as I mentioned, if Garland, doesn't come back and win that game, you've got Saxe versus Rockwall next week in the bi-district round, and you'll have Naaman Forest versus Royce City. So good luck to those two teams. As you see, boy, number 12, he's had a big game tonight for Naaman Forest. He's able to get on his feet. Hopefully he will be okay for the playoffs next week. That's Caden Key.
Yeah, he's been dominant is what he's been, but he looked like he's just getting a little cramp there. And the way he's been playing, he's been all over the field. That's probably why. He's a little dehydrated. A lot of times when the weather cools off like this, you don't drink as much and you don't realize you're still sweating out there. And you get a little cramp going.
Second down and 3 here for the Patriots. They're going to let as much time run off the clock as they can, as the play clock around 27, game clock at 4:10 and counting. So we'll be inside of 4 minutes when they snap the ball. Can they lead by 7? There's a snap. They're going to hand it off, coming to the the right side.
Oh,
he's still on his feet, bouncing it out down the sideline.
Uh-oh.
They've got the angle, but one man to beat here.
Can he do it?
That's a touchdown, Patriots.
Woo! Savion Hunter just took it to the house.
Boy, and a long touchdown run for Hunter.
Wow, took on 3 guys right there and just kept bouncing out. You got to wrap up. That's what they always say. You have to wrap up. Well, it shows the speed. You're going to see him on the track, I'm sure, during track season.
Well, the interesting season for Lakeview continues. There's a snap. They're going to throw it, and catch is made for the 2-point conversion.
Trey Wilson. Oh, they're going to have a flag on it. He's still not going to get his points. You know they've been trying to get it to him all night long.
Look, he's still standing in the back of the end zone. He's like, what?
That was a little jump pass, little Testaverde jump pass.
Yes, it was. But the penalty is going to go against Lakeview, so have to come out here, line up, do it again. 26-13, our score. I don't think they're going to go for 2 here. It looks like they're going to come out with the extra point unit. When Uriah Wilson's like, what do I have to do to get in the end zone here? There's a snap and hold. The kick is away. And that kick is good. Look at Savion Hunter. We'll take another break. We've got 3:47 remaining. Lakeview up by 2 touchdowns, 27-13. 47 remaining. Lakeview up by 2 touchdowns now, 27-13. Boy, I tell you, Lakeview, Bobby, we were just talking about it at the break, and the sophomore quarterback has looked really good in this game. And again, this is his first start, his first varsity action. Would have been interesting to see, how the season would have played out for them had he have been in all year long. Interesting, of our 4 playoff teams, by the way, Garland did lose that game. That game is now final, so Saxe is a playoff team. So think about this. The Patriots beat 2 of the 4 playoff teams this year.
Yeah, and pretty handedly.
Well, and I'm saying beat. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Naaman still has time to come back, but if they hold on to this lead, they will have beaten 2 of the playoff teams. And actually, let me take that back. If they hold on and beat Naaman, they will have beaten 3 of the 4 playoff teams. They would have beaten Saxe, Wiley, and Naaman Forest.
Yeah, it's another penalty. They've put up 400 yards today. 400 yards against a strong Naaman Forest team.
Yeah, Naaman Forest still with an opportunity here. They've got time. There's 3:47 remaining. They've got 2 timeouts left. They'll go ahead and have the Patriots re-kick this one and try to get a good return on this.
Sides on the kickoff. Lakeview Centennial.
But you're right, Bobby. 433 yards of offense.
Well, this is the kind of kicks right here that you just want to kick it over the second line and put it right on the 30-yard line. Just drop it down in there where it hits the ground and bounces around.
We shall see. Here we go. There is the pooch kick, and it's going to be taken around the 31. This one is returnable, and they're going to take it out of bounds. And around the 42, it takes a big hit there as he goes out of bounds.
Big collisions.
Yeah, again, still time here for Naaman Forest, but they're going to have to get a score pretty quickly here. And again, with 2 timeouts remaining. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying before, for the Patriots, they're going to end up, if they hold off Naaman Forest for the next 3:42, they would end up 4-4 on the district season. And Bobby, the one game that I know Coach Cincellera will be kicking himself is that North Garland game. They had the lead, ended up getting beat 35-31. They win that game. They go on to win tonight. Boy, and
that's going to be intentional grounding.
Yeah, I believe it is. Let's see, no penalty flag, but you're right, Bobby, as the pressure was coming. They were looking for a screen pass that time.
Yeah, Trey Wilson just gets off that edge way too fast. If you're going to do a screen, you're going to have to at least block Trey Wilson for a second.
Yeah, obviously the running back, they're saying he just threw it, running back close enough, so that's why intentional grounding was not called, but yeah, big play there. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for Naaman Forest. Empty backfield. Perales throws it out quickly. Catch is made and then knocked out of bounds after a 5-yard gain.
Gets out of bounds, stops that clock. That's what you're going to have a little bit more of. You're going to have to get that ball out there quick.
There's number 82 on the reception, Jeremiah French Love.
6-34.
There's a snap. Perales looking to throw it. He's got time across the middle. There's Flores.
Oh.
Breaks 1 tackle, still on his feet, and then taken down around the 25. So a little bit of life here remaining in Naaman Forest. They say this game is not over yet.
Yeah, that's a very nice play. Flores playing out of that slot, just jumps straight out there, makes a beautiful catch, and then runs over the defender.
Here comes pressure. Perales being chased. And he eludes the 2 defenders, throws it downfield. Boy, almost picked off that time as stepping in front of the intended receiver was number 21, Jeremiah Moore. Looking for Dylan Turner that time.
Perales just looking for somebody to throw to, and there is just nobody open. Look, you see his receivers, they're just double covered. There's no one else even in the screen, and whoever was, they were double covered. I mean, Perales just trying to make something happen there.
2nd down and 10 at the 25 of the Patriots. There's a snap. Perales looking to throw. He's got time. He throws it towards the sideline and pass incomplete. A little high that time. He was looking for number 4, Dominique Hall, and just a little out of the reach. Pretty good coverage out there as well by number 23. It's Elaine Reba. So 3rd down and 10 here for the Rangers. Obviously trailing by 14. They've got 2 plays to get these 10 yards. There's a snap. Perales looking to throw it. He's going to throw an out route. The catch is made, I think, a yard shy, maybe 2 yards shy of the first down. So it is going to be 4th and 2 here. So the catch made by, once again, Jeremiah French Love. Getting a good design here, but you'd like to see the receiver break out past the chains.
Yeah, you've got to know where the chains are as a receiver. You got to get past them. That way, when you break back to the ball, you have it.
Boy, penalty flag out here, and
yeah,
I'm not so certain that was offside. It looked to me like a little bit of movement by Naaman Forest. Let's see the call. No, they're going to call offside.
Yeah, they should have stopped the play if it was offsides on the offense. But to me, it looked to me like there was the offense jumped a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Goes against Lakeview Centennial.
So they took a shot at the end zone, which is the right play to make there. But more importantly, they have a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 12. Snap to Perales. They're going to hand it off coming to the left side here. Boy, Lakeview had that one in hand. That was number 6, Elijah Masiwi with the carry, but not much there. A gain of about a yard, 2nd down and 9. More importantly, the clock continues to run, so Naaman's going to try to speed it up here.
Yeah, that outside linebacker play by Jason Romero has just been really good. He got out there really quick, got his hands on the jersey and just wouldn't let go and waited for everybody else to come and help him out.
There's a snap. Perales looking to throw it. He's going to throw it towards the end zone.
Ooh, what a try.
Boy, Dylan Turner right there on the quick slant. And good coverage out there once again by the Patriots. It will stop the clock with 2:18.
Yeah, we've been able to call Reba twice just on this set of downs, but he was right there on coverage and was able to knock that ball out of there. That's good coverage.
3rd down and 9. Perales rolls outside to the right, throws it. Boy, that was almost picked off. He did not see the safety come across. And it's going to be 4th down once again for the Rangers.
That's Gilmore coming through there. Again, Perales has good protection. That offensive line has done a great job all night long. But when you throw against your body back towards the middle of the field, a lot of times bad things happen.
Yeah, and he did not see the safety. The safety was watching Perales the whole way. He just did not pick him up. So here we go. This could potentially be the ball game. 4th down and 9. Perales, here comes pressure. He's going to roll out of it, throw towards the end zone, and that pass is going to fall incomplete. And Lakeview's going to take over on downs. So the Patriot defense holds, and they have a 14-point lead. They can run a little bit of time on the clock, and here's a look at that last play.
Yeah, look at this offensive line. They really do a good job of blocking. I mean, they're trying to block Trey Wilson and all kinds of big guys in there, and they really give Perales some time to find a receiver. He just doesn't have any receivers to throw to. They've just been blanketed.
Covered up, and Lakeview can come out and run some plays here on the ground. Naaman does have 2 timeouts remaining, but with 2:05, you know, time beginning to be a problem for Naaman Forest. There's a snap. Going to keep the ball and come to the right side, and that is going to be a 1st down. So a 1st down run, I believe that was Hester back in the game. It is indeed number 6, the senior, and that will move the chains. There comes a penalty flag out late.
Of course.
A little bit of extracurricular activity, I'm assuming. Probably some jawing going on down there.
Well, you can see how Hester, when he gets that ball, he's ready to roll with it. You know, that Wildcat, he takes off. He's just hard to catch. I mean, he's got such a quick move.
So here comes the call from the referee. Been a little busy here, especially in the 2nd half. Unsportsmanlike against Lakeview. That's going to move him back. Set up a 1st down play once again. And Bobby, while we're waiting for this next play again, we're just under 2 minutes. This again has been a fantastic season on GRS TV. We've had a lot of really good games that we've been able to cover this year. This, of course, our 20th season on the air, bringing football and some other sports to you as well. But 20th season here for GRS TV, and it's been a lot of fun this year. We've had a good bunch of games. Boy, you saw the handoff there, and running back did a good job to corral that. That was a little high, but he's able to hold on to it.
Yeah, it looks like Amari Graham comes into the game and gets his first handoff of the game. It's pretty exciting.
So again, we have thoroughly enjoyed broadcasting games for you this year, but we couldn't do what we do without the folks behind the scenes, as they say. We've got some great friends, co-workers that do a fantastic job for us. Want to call them out right now as we count down the final minute 14 of the game. Delbert Richardson, fantastic job as always. Homer Clayton, Larry Grimes on camera. We've got John Cook as well in the booth. And then, of course, all the young men and women in the Lakeview program that really do great things here. There's a look at Larry right there. He is a little bundled up as the weather's come in, a little chilly out there right now, and he does a great job from our end zone camera.
Yeah, all the kids that come out, I mean, it's just been a great getting to know all of those guys, and they do good running those cameras. Look at that, it's Colt right there.
Yeah, and Homer Clayton, of course.
Yeah, these guys end up loving what they do and end up, a lot of them go off and go to college and stay in it and are able to do it as a career. So a lot of students from Lakeview Centennial coming out here and participating in this broadcast.
Absolutely. You know, we talk all the time, you know, before game and sometimes after the games, you know, about 20 years ago when we started this, well, you should have seen some of the graphics we had and you know, some of those things. You take a look there at Jacob and giving us the wave there. Jacob, great job on the season. And, boy, I tell you, it's come a long way. And these guys do a fantastic job. It is second to none. We've got the best crew in the state of Texas, and just a job well done.
Yeah, a lot of these other schools just dream about having these guys work like they do.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, we've got a great broadcast going on.
See the handoff right there, Naaman Forest. With that one timeout left, Patriots do pick up the first down. Boy, this is a big win for Lakeview. I tell you, again, they've got to be kicking themselves on the season. They were so close to getting in the playoffs.
Yeah, and they
like I
beat
mentioned,
all of these playoff teams.
Only team they did not beat that made the playoffs is Wiley East. But they had the
yeah,
two stumbles against North Garland and again against Rowlett, and those two really kind of set the table and derailed their playoff hopes. But, boy, what a great season for Lakeview. They're going to end up 4-4. And, you know, Bobby, we mentioned it, you know, as it turns out with that Garland loss tonight and this Lakeview win, a four-way tie for fourth place. And, again, Saxe comes out on the top end of that based on tiebreakers. But again, 4 teams finished at 4-4 in district play.
And you also got to congratulate all these seniors. That'll be the last time they'll ever play football on a football field with pads and tackling and that, you know, that togetherness that comes with all of that work that they've put in since they've been little kids.
Yeah, exactly. The two teams that meet in the middle of the field come across for their final handshake of the regular season. Again, for Naaman Forest, congratulations to them. They're going to move on to the playoffs, so they've got at least one more week left. Again, they will be in the by-district round. All right. Ah, look at here. There's a look at Delbert Richardson right there. Up. And there's a look at Archer. And John there as well, giving a wave. Oh, and a point. There we go. And Brian Sedabaka. I forgot to mention Brian as well. Brian, great job this year. We appreciate everything you do, and we appreciate all of the fans and viewers watching us and supporting us over the years. Our final score here from Homer B. Johnson, the Lakeview Patriots 27, the Naaman Forest Rangers 13. We'll see you next time on GRS TV. Enjoy the highlights.